think it started. Yep, it's working. Okay, let's start by changing this custom mount that we already have. Let's try to add one more. This custom mount. Yeah, we need to wait for the asset editor to open. Oh, my head was sideways. This shouldn't be working like this. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Where is our spawner? We should have our... Where is the NPC road? So this is our current mount, and I want to add a new one. So that way we don't mess this one up. I'm going to add a new one, give it a asset ID. Let's name this one land underscore mount. And I'll just paste in the code from the previous one. And now we need to change the appearance. We need to choose a different creature. Let's see, what do we have in the creative tools? What entity should we use for our mount? This one looks decent, but it's too small. We need something better. A bear would look nice. I'm pretty sure it would be decent. A bison. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, a camel. A camel should be nice. Let's try the camel. So we need to change the appearance to camel. Hit apply. And now we should have a new NPC, which should be called land mount. So if I search for mount, you can see land mount, it's a camel. And yep, I'm able to mount the camel, but it doesn't really look right. So we need to make some adjustments. Let's see. Here is the position. I think the Y should be set to 1. Let's apply the changes and see how that would look. No, that's not great. Let's go back to the asset editor. I think the Y should be higher, so I'll set the Y to a value of 2. And the Z, let's get it back to 0. Apply the changes and let's see it now. I think this looks actually really decent, but we need to be higher up on the camel. This is a bit too low still. So let's try to set the Y to a value of 2.5. Let's see how that looks now. Well, I think this is decent. We are basically riding the camel, and it's looking pretty nice, and it started raining. A camel mount would be actually really nice. I really like how it looks, and when you ride it, it looks pretty decent. It doesn't look bad at all. But now we need to also do another thing. We need to customize the speed and other things for our camel. So for that we need to edit another type of asset, not our NPC role. We need to make a new movement config. So I'll change the filter to movement config. Movement config, and I already have one custom movement. I'll just duplicate this one. I will name it camel custom movement, and also I should name it camel mount movement. I want to thank you for all the great video on modding. Yeah, I'm happy you like the videos. Okay, camel mount movement, and now we need to reference camel mount movement in the land mount NPC role. So right here, the movement config, we need to set it to camel mount underscore movement. And now in here, we can make all the changes that we could possibly ever want. So let's see, we can change the jump force. Let's see, let's make our camel jump 50 blocks. Let's see if that works. So if I ride the camel now, yep, it jumps super high. We don't want the camel to jump this much. That's a bit too much for a camel. Let's try to find a decent value. Maybe, how would 20 work? Yeah, 20 it's still a little bit too much for the camel. 20, let's see, how much can we jump? Can I jump? Yeah, I think it's too much still. Yeah, let's try to lower it to, let's see, where was it? I lost it. Where was the jump force? Let's set it to 15, or no, probably 13. Let's see how that looks. Well, 13 looks nice. Let's try to see how many blocks that would mean. Here we have 2 full blocks. Can we jump? Yeah, we can jump 2 full blocks. I think that should be enough for the camel. And now I'm thinking about changing other things as well. Let's see, the base speed, I think we definitely need more base speed. Let's make it double, make it a 10. And now if I mount the camel, yeah, he's got more speed, and if I hold shift, we can sprint to gain even more speed. Is this too much? Oh, how much is this compared to a regular player running? I'm pretty sure it's better than a regular player running. So if I hold shift, yeah, that's definitely faster. Yep, it works nice. I like it. And now we should also get some water to see how it works inside of water. Hey dude, I'm trying to do even Hero in Hytale, but I'm having a problem. I can't random things, you know, RNG in this case. Do you know how to do that? Well, I played a bit with the RNG in my Lucky Blocks video. I showcased how to randomize the drop when you break the block, and I explained how the weight feature works, basically the odds, if that helps you. I'm not sure if it does. Okay. What else do we have in here? We have the fall speed. I think I want a little bit more air control probably, because when we're in the air we don't really have that much air control. We barely have any. I already created all the initial mechanics. CV is ready, but when it comes to creating the gravel loot, yeah, that should work similarly to my lucky block. Now let's see. Yeah, you got lots of HP, but I want to still make some changes. Let's try to make a cool mount. What else can we summon? What entities do we have in here? Let's try to find something funny, something that we can give some really cool properties to. Undead cow, no, crab, crocodile would be nice. The dragons are really cool, but I can't still figure out a way to make them fly, because if I go to this dragon that I've made into a mount, I can mount him, but you see it can't fly. Maybe we can find a bypass for that by giving it a very strong jump and then give it a lot of air control and then a low gravity feature, something like that, to sort of replicate flying, because right now in theory you can't really fly. So if I dismount him and okay, now he's not frozen. If I go here and try to edit our custom movement, this is one for the dragon, and if I remove the filters, we should find the NPC role. Let's search for it. No, it doesn't find it. Let's apply filters. NPC role, and my mount, this is the dragon. If I change the type from walk to fly and apply the changes, you can see that now the dragon does indeed look like it's flying, but as soon as I mount him, he doesn't fly anymore. Like, he's just a regular dragon once again. He doesn't fly. Now if I get off, he does have the flying animation, so having the type set to fly inside of here is the correct way, but I think it's something about the movement config. But in the movement config that I have, I can change lots of values like jump force and many other things, and I'm pretty sure there's also something about flying, but I'm not sure. It's pretty hard to understand. Can you double jump so you stay in the air by jumping? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we can completely replace the jump cooldown, like make it able to jump while it's in the air. That you can fly, can't even glide, right? Yeah, the gliding and flying features are still not really implemented. So let's see, what do we have here? What can we change in order to sort of remove the cooldown? The jump buffer duration is not what we want. Let's first make the jump force high, maybe something like 50. And now if we get on our dragon, we do jump really high, you see, but we need to stay in the air for more time and then somehow control all of the other movements. Okay, let's see. We can swim, jump force, no. Jump buffer duration is not what we want. I think maybe acceleration and base speed, but I don't want the base speed. I think this is when we are on the ground, so it should be related to the air friction and air drag. Do we have here we have horizontal fly speed. If I change this one to something crazy like 100, oh no, not 1000, 100. We have the horizontal fly speed to 100. No, that doesn't do anything. Like, we have things related to flying in there, but our mount just doesn't want to fly. If I change the vertical fly speed to 100 as well. No. Let's get them back to their defaults because these are not what we need. Which direction, gravity, speed multiplier. So many things that you can configure. Fall, jump force, fall momentum loss, auto jump. Let's try. I think I'm actually going to open this one in VS Code so it's easier to search for things. Let's see. Let's close this window, and we have the custom movement.json. Yeah, it looks better in here. We have the search bar. Let's search for gravity. Yeah, which direction gravity? I think these are the only gravity values that we can change. So which direction gravity y? Let's see. If I change this one to a value of 2, what happens? Did we change the falling speed? Do we fall slower now? Let's get it to a bigger value. Let's make it a 10. And let's see it now. No, I think that didn't change anything. Okay, vertical fly speed and horizontal fly speed didn't do anything. So I think all the things that are related to flying just don't work right now, or I'm not using them correctly. So let's search for air control. No, just air. Air drag speed, air friction, speed multipliers. What else do we have about the air? No, those are all of them. Let's try changing something about the air. Let's try changing the air drag speed, or actually if I change only the, what was the regular speed? Fall jump force. Let's set this one to 1. Oh, wait, why is he still in the air now? Because of the flying? So theoretically he is flying. So if I dismount him, oh wait, if I'm in the air and I dismount him, he just stays in the air. So he is indeed flying, but he's just not flying when we are using it. Because now in theory he is flying. And as soon as I go and mount him, he's not flying anymore. Auto disable auto jump, disable jumping. No, that's not it. Fall speed roll mitigation, fall damage mitigation. No. Let's set the base speed to a bigger value. Let's set it to 50. Now it should be insanely fast. Wait, I need to get off first. Okay, now if I mount him, yeah, he's insanely fast. And we got the air control as well. But that means he will also be fast on the ground as well. Is the gravity slash flying installed by the player? Yeah, probably. You might not be wrong about that. Yeah, because you see, like right now, you can say that it theoretically works, but you want it to work like the flying from creative. We don't want it to work in this way that it currently does right now, because that would just mean it's not actually flying. And can we also make it so that we can spam space so that we don't need to hit the ground before we can jump again? Velocity resistance, and I'm actually not sure what all of these values mean, to be honest. And right here, when I set the type to fly, something definitely changed. What if I say flying? I think that might break it totally. No, flying still makes it look like it's, well, flying. So flying and fly didn't change anything? Is flying and fly the same exact thing? That doesn't even make sense, to be honest. Maybe if I rejoin my world, that would be changing something. No, damn, it's so hard because I can't mount him while I'm in creative. Now he's stuck in the air, so I need to exit creative mode and mount him. Yeah, he doesn't fly. And the thing is that we don't currently have any mount that already can fly in the game, and we can just copy it to see how it works. We need to figure it out somehow, if it's even possible. Yeah, he is flying, so if I get off of him, he is now flying. Let me check the Hytale pack for mount. Component structure interaction, mount. No, this is just the template that I'm using. This is only a template. Right here we have the movement config. I can't figure it out. So it is interactable. The instructions are indeed correct. Here we have the movement config. Let's try to make a regular mount first and maybe try the flying one later. But I'm pretty sure it might actually be impossible for the moment with the current tools that we have. So let's try to make a realistic mount. Okay, what should we try making? Let's see what monsters we have, what NPCs. Spawn entity, let's scroll down. What would be something nice to have as a mount in the game? Let's try to figure a nice mount for the land. This thing looks interesting. He looks pretty fast. It looks like he could also jump a little bit more than the regular monsters. Or should we try a horse? Can you already ride horses? I'm pretty sure you can already mount horses. A horse would be too basic. This guy looks nice. I want to find something cool that I can use. Maybe we can also use this for a video. The flamingo looks nice. Let's see, let's see. No.
Yeah.
So many monsters. I can't really find something that I like. I'm only finding goblins. A rideable golem would be nice, to be honest. It could look nice. Can ride horses and ram, okay. But I don't think no one would like to ride a golem, and a golem wouldn't be fast. Let's see. Whoa, this is so creepy. Yeah, so horses you can technically already mount, right? Yep, you can already mount horses. And they work just right. Maybe I can check for the mounting interaction of the horse. Let me check that. I search for horse. We have the NPC role of the horse. It also has a drop list and everything. And where is the interaction for riding it? Is this inside of here? Horse phone? No, this is something else. Oh, here is the mounting. I didn't see it earlier, so it's mountable through. Let's take a look at our mount as well. So we have the type motion controller list, type flying. Where is the motion controller list? I think it doesn't have one. So weird, so many things. It's so trash that you can't access the editor for the NPC roles currently. You can also edit this type of asset from the source code, which really sucks. So these are the mount anchors. I think this is everything related to mounting. But it should also have a line where it references the movement config. Let's try to search for the existing movement configs inside of the Hytale pack. So if I search for movement config, we only have a default one and a mount one, which are not gonna help us. Definitely not gonna help us. I think we'll just have to wait for the Hytale team to make a rideable mount that can fly, and then just edit that one, because I really can't figure out how to do this. Auto jump, disable jumping. Yeah, let's just try to customize our own. And we got so crowded here. Default interaction mount. So for the camel it was type walk, motion controller list. And for this one, do we have motion type walk anywhere? Let's see. Motion type, movement config, value mount. And it doesn't have any motion controller list with a type. Yeah, it doesn't specify the type. Okay, let's get back to the game and try to... Whoa, he runs fast. Let's try to find something that we are gonna use for our mount. We were at the letter H, we were around here, yeah, the horse. A rideable skeleton horse would be nice. I think that would look pretty cool, to be honest, and we can try to mod it so it's faster than the regular horse. That would be nice. So the horse skeleton is definitely an option, and you can't ride it right now, right? Yeah. Oh, you can. Damn, he's fast. Oh, you can mount? Yeah, you can mount him already. Yeah, let's find something else then. Okay, so what else do we have here? Maybe we can try... No, I was thinking about probably making an underwater mount. That would be really cool. And have it just move faster when it's underwater. That would be nice, to be honest. Let's try to go to the ocean. Somewhere around here. And let's try to create a mount that's gonna go fast underwater. So let's summon our camel mount that we've made. Mount. Okay, land mount. This was our camel. And whoa. What happened here? Wait. Okay, we got teleported somehow. I'm not sure what happened. So let's get back in here and summon our camel mount. Mount. So we should try it with the dragon as well. I'm gonna have a dragon in here. And I'm also gonna summon the camel. Okay. So if we take our camel and go underwater, do we get dismounted? Oh, he floats. He floats on water. Okay, that's interesting. But I'm pretty sure that's not what we want. Damn. I didn't expect that. And in the water, it's got the same speed as it does on land, or can we change that? Because maybe we can, let's say, make a custom turtle mount that you can use to ride on water. Maybe it doesn't work underwater still, but on the water surface it's still pretty nice. So do we move slower while we're inside the water? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. Let's check if we have a value for this that we can change. So this is the camel movement, and if I go in the editor, let's search it in here actually. Let's search for water. No? I'm pretty sure there was something related to water. Maybe liquid? No. So we have velocity, jump force. Oh, swim, jump force. What is swim, jump force supposed to mean? Let's search for swim. Yeah, the only thing about swimming is the swim jump force. And it doesn't explain what it does. Let's give it a big value, 100. And let's see. Okay, he goes underwater. This is so weird. So glitchy. Okay, no, it just changed the regular jump. Wait. What did I do? Swim jump force. So jump force set to 10. Swim jump force 100. Now, if I dismount it, mount it again, go in the water and press jump. Okay, we jump really high. We jump indefinitely? Wait, were we going up like indefinitely and the camera is still going up? Okay, we definitely broke something there. Yeah, definitely. If I give it a smaller value, like 20, and summon a brand new camel. Okay, you're our new camel test subject. Whoa, he just... What? Why was that camel flying indefinitely? What did I do? How did I break it? I didn't do anything. I just played with this swim jump force. Let's get it back to 10, I guess. And set the jump force back to the default 50. How did we manage to break it? His planet need him? Yeah. He went back to his planet. Also, we should make a spawn egg for the camel because it's getting pretty annoying to summon him again and again and again and again. So I'll just deselect all. I think I already have a spawn egg in my pack. Let me filter for item. Yeah, I got the monster dummy spawner. So let's just right click and duplicate this one and name it camel spawner. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, now with the camel spawner, I want it to... Wait, where was the functionality for the test dummy spawner? Here, interactions, right? Primary, interactions, spawn NPC, and the entity ID. So for our camel spawner, I don't know if we have an entity ID. We only have a NPC role for the land underscore mount. Let's see if that works. Land, it should pop up in here if we have one. Yeah, land mount. Okay, and now if I equip it, we should have the camel spawner. Yeah, this is the camel spawner. Okay. No, the camel is broken, and it stays in the air, or is it falling? It's fall. How did we manage to do this? Please tell me. How did I do this? Okay, let's rejoin. Maybe rejoining will fix this. Something might have broken. Yeah, new mode, flying camels, definitely. Yeah, I named it SAPW. Yeah, I messed up the name. Reload or restart the game, maybe? Let's see, because we didn't change anything. Why is the camel flying? Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't break anything. Or maybe did I change it? Where is the camel land mount? No, the type is set to walk. I didn't destroy anything. Let's see. So I'm just gonna use the egg spawner for the camel. Mount it. Yeah, now it works. Explain that if you can. Because I don't... where did you come from? Okay, I think he came from the sky. Let's try to make more changes now. I need to reopen the asset editor. And if I'm in the water, what is the jump force? Because on land we saw the jump force. Yeah, so I have a different jump force when I'm in the water. And now, if I'm on land, it jumps high. Yeah, so basically that field just tells the game the jump value for when the camel is in the water. So camel mount movement. Yeah, the swim jump force is basically how much the camel can jump while it's swimming. But we don't have any other value for swimming. Maybe it's the air control, because it might count it like the camel is in the air while we're inside the water. It might be the case. So now on land, the jump is okay. In the water, the jump is indeed smaller. But now let's see. It's also weird that the camel walks. No, it looks like it's... Does it have a different animation for swimming? If I'm on land, the legs definitely move in a different way, right? Yeah, they move differently on land. And when we're in the water, the legs are indeed moving like the camel is swimming. Because the model has a swimming animation, so it knows that the camel is swimming. And if I dismount it, it goes underwater, and if I get on it, it stays underwater. No, I can't swim with it. Okay, explain this now. And now we're back on land. And if I hit control, I can't get the camel to dive in the water. But if I get off, the camel is in the water, and now I can use it underwater. Okay, this is actually insane. Please explain this to me. How is this working? Because I don't understand anymore. The jump setting probably messes up the game physics or something. Yeah. Well, the camel does work underwater. Like, it's cool that you can use it as an underwater mount, but can I change the speed for when we're underwater? Because if I can do that, we can get over the fact that we have to dismount it in order to lower it in the water. And actually, that's a nice feature if you think about it. Like when you want to go at the top of the water and just stay here, you can just use it like this. And when you want to use it underwater, you just get off, get back on, and now you can use it underwater. So I think it does work. Let's see if we can customize the speed that we have when we are in the water. So let me set the slash time set 7, yeah. And now, which value should we change to change the speed when we're inside of the water? That's a good question. I think we should take them one by one. So, roll time to complete. I'm not sure what this is. Roll exit speed modifier, roll start speed modifier. Oh, that's when you roll, okay. Max fall speed, mitigation, slide exit. No. No. Fall jump force. Is this value how fast we fall? So if I set the fall jump force to a 2, is like reduce gravity. Let's make our jump force like a 30. And now, does my camel have some sort of slow fall effect? No, it doesn't. At this point, I'm not even sure if it's about just restarting or something. Contact with the camel, dismount, and the game cannot have the place an animal in the same spot, so it pushes the camel under the water. I'm not sure how it works. Let's get the jump force back to 20. And where did we change fall jump force? Let's change it back to 7. Fall effect duration. I'm not sure what this is, but it's disabled. Let's give it a 5. Let's see it now. No, I'm sure it didn't do anything. Fall effect duration. Variable jump fall force. Is this the force that we lose our height? Let's change it to a 5. And now we get back on. No, it's not changing anything. Okay. Forward sprint speed multiplier. I'm pretty sure this is a cool one. So if I get it to like a 2 instead of 1.2, when we sprint we should get a lot of speed. Yep. This one works, at least. And does it still work when we're on the water? It's different, right? No, it's not. But we definitely have a different speed on land than we do on water, right? Because when we are on the surface of the water, I'm pretty sure we are way slower than on the ground. Okay, contact with the camera when you dismount. Okay, roll. There's a hidden interaction between sprinting and crouching. Make a custom double dagger. In this stream, we're not making a double dagger, but it should be a custom weapon just like the other ones that I showcased. Okay, so this is the sprint speed multiplier. This is nice. So we should keep that in count. These are just speed multipliers for walking backwards, crouch, strafe, backward run, speed multiplier, forward run, speed multiplier. But there's nothing regarding the liquids. I'm pretty sure it's something related to the air control. Backwards walk speed, forward walk speed multiplier, collision. What is wish direction? I have no idea what wish direction means. Let's set it to a 2 instead of 0.5. Let's see what that will do. Yeah, I don't know what that one means. But we definitely have a thing that we need to change. Let's get it back to 0.5 and this one as well. Vertical fly speed, horizontal fly speed, max speed multiplier, climb down, sprint speed, climb up, climb speed, lateral. What is climb speed? Do you have to make 2 models? No, there's a thing that you need to check about dual wielding. Okay. Climb speed, base speed. If I change the base speed, it should be faster in the water as well. So if I mount it, we have some base speed, yep. And in the water, yeah, the base speed works on the water as well. So it's not the value that we want to change. Combo air speed multiplier, air control max multiplier, air control. I still can't figure out if it's slower here in the water than it is on land. On land it seems to move faster though. While you're in the water it doesn't seem to move as fast. It's definitely moving slower. Yeah, surely it's moving slower. Let's see the airspeed multiplier. Let's set this one to a 3. And now when we're in the... Wait, this was just the airspeed multiplier. So when we're in the air, we gain more speed? No, we don't. Oh, we do. I just didn't dismount. So when we're in the air, we get more speed. And being in the water doesn't count as being in the air. It has to be something different. Okay. Air friction, air drag, acceleration, jump buffer. No, you can see the only thing related to swimming is the swim jump force, and I'm pretty sure that's definitely not what we want. From what I know, the swimming for Hytale is actually not that good yet. Like, even with my player, if I go underwater, the swimming is not so different. And I'm pretty sure you can't customize anything about swimming yet, so that's probably just a limitation from the asset editor for now. Tell me if I'm wrong, but right here I can only change the swim jump force, like the force of the jump while we are swimming. And if I get the camel inside of the water, damn, it's so fast. Well, it technically swims because I can go up. If I change the swim jump force, does it go up faster? Let's check that. So if I change the swim jump force, let's get this value up to a 50. And now if I mount the camel, I got 50 while I jump out of the water. When I'm on the land, the jump isn't that big, but if the camel is under the water and I jump, no, so it's not, this is not a jump. When the camel is underwater and I hold down space, this doesn't count as jumping, but as soon as I reach the surface and press space, it does count as swim jump force. Learning how to capture the art and how to paint. Okay. Should we just... Oh, now it's not moving anymore. I'm... Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is so weird. Now I can't move my camel anymore. Okay, now it works. And if I get on the surface... Okay, now it works again. This is super glitchy. So the water control and the air control, like the swimming and flying for mounts, I'm pretty sure that's not a thing yet. So we should just focus on making a cool land mount for now. Because as you saw, it didn't quite go that well with the swimming and the flying. Where was that dragon that I spawned earlier? I think we got far from it. Okay, let's see. What type of entity do we want for our land mount? We need to find a cool one. A wolf would be nice, to be honest. But I think it's too small for a mount. A whale, a werewolf, damn. Okay. What do we have? There aren't really that many options for a mount right now. Otherwise, then like only the camel and the horse look like some good options for now. Oh, this guy looks nice. Can we ride him right now? No, this is not a mount. Should we turn this dinosaur into a mount? It looks like it would be a really nice terrain mount. It looks fast. What will be nice is also the mouse stop running away from you or even follow you around once you have mounted it. Yeah, that would be nice. And actually, so let's say we can make a mounts mod, a custom mounts. We can make them spawn randomly in the world. We can make spawn eggs for them, maybe a crafting recipe for you to summon your mount at any time. And another interesting thing would be to make your mounts follow you as well. Let's see, what was this dinosaur called? How did we spawn it? For something with T, something... Can I find it again? It was... What was his name? Because I want to know his name in order to customize him. Trilodon. Okay. Let's try to make a custom Trilodon mount. What do you think for something like NPC with quests? Yeah, NPC with quests are gonna get added to the server that I'm hosting, our Hytale server, I will definitely add custom NPCs for trading and quests. Okay, let's make our custom Trilodon entity. Let's change the camel actually. So where is our NPC role for the camel? NPC role, and this is the land mount, which was the camel, and we need to change it from camel to Trilodon. So let's change it to Trilodon, hit apply, and now, whoa, something will happen. Yeah, our camels turn into Trilodons, and now we also need to change the offset when we are riding the Trilodon. So let's change the Y value, let's change it to 1.5, hit apply, and now if I get on, it looks decent, but our legs kind of go inside of the model, but I'm sure that's not an issue that we can fix. It looks nice. Yeah, it looks like a nice mount. Damn, the values are so high, are cranked to the maximum power. And let's try swimming with this one as well. Maybe it was different because we had a camel previously. If we use this guy, maybe it will be different now. So if I go here to the water and go inside, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing on land and on water as well. And if I get off, he goes underwater. If I get on again, wait, I think he's moving fast. He's moving faster underwater. He's behaving like the air control thing when he's under the water, or is it just me? Like, he's... Whoa, 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 whoa. We messed up everything. Now he's flying again. And this one is falling from the sky. And no, he's... No, I don't understand what's happening anymore. They're just flying. They're flying again. If I ride you... Yeah, you're flying again. Why are you flying? Let's just rejoin again. It might be airspeed. You need to change. Yeah. Yeah, there are so many bugs as well. So annoying. Okay, let's see. So now they're falling from the sky. Okay, if I ride you, now you're behaving normally. And now if I'm on the water, you're definitely moving slower than you are moving on land. And if I'm in the air, you move really fast. And if I go underwater, you're again really fast. So I think the air control multiplier actually changes the speed that we have under the water. Is that the case? And now it's flying again. I think I understand why the flying is happening. It's definitely not a bug. I'm pretty sure it's something that we've changed in the asset editor. We definitely messed up something. Okay. You finished the banners mod on the server. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the custom banners. Okay, I think I know how to fix the infinite flying. Okay, so this is the custom movement. This is the camel movement. Okay. I want to duplicate this one and... No, actually I want to duplicate this one because I'm pretty sure this one had the default kind of values. So that way we have one that isn't messed up. Actually, I think I have the default values in my Discord somewhere around here. Yeah, I have them in here. No, not these ones. These ones. These are the normal values. So I'll just copy them and open the camel mount movement in VS Code. camel mount movement, select everything and replace it and save it. And now it should be saved. No, this is impossible. Why? Why is it happening now constantly? Why is it not working anymore? It's definitely something with the air gravity, or what did we do? Because now it's the default values. Now it's not even changed. These are the completely default values that we have right now. No, this can't be real. Because earlier it wasn't happening. I can't figure out why this issue is just happening again and again. We're gonna find out that at least if I can make it move fast underwater without breaking the game, then I'm happy. Okay, so if I ride you, you're jumping correctly, you're running correctly. If I hit the water and hold jump, you're not jumping indefinitely. Yeah, we're definitely moving slower in the water than we do on land. That's for sure. Okay, so now inside of the water, if I dismount you, then I mount you again. You're moving slow. Okay. Now, if we go back on the land, I dismount you, and in the asset editor, I want to change the air multiplier. So, asset editor. The thing is that if I change the multiplier, then our mount won't be fast only underwater. It will also be fast while we are jumping on land. And that wouldn't be pretty cool. I think that in order to fix that, we can give a really small jump force for the land. So let's say we want to make a turtle, I know how it's called, for swimming. And when you're on the land, the speed is very slow and the jump force is almost inexistent. And that way we can balance the swimming. But let's see now in the asset editor, if I go to the camel mount movement, and where was the air multiplier? Air speed multiplier. If I set this one to a 5, now if I mount you, you're moving fast in the air. In the water, you're not moving fast. Under the water, you are moving fast. Yeah, I think we get it. That's how we can make our swimming mount. And now if I get on land, you can see that when I jump, when I make these small jumps, it moves fast because of the air speed multiplier. So we just need to give it a really small jump force on land. And that should fix it. But that way on land, you might not be able to climb blocks anymore. Let's see. So if I dismount you, and now set the regular jump force to something like 1, something very small on land. I mount you. Yeah, you're even with the jump so small, I can press space, I can spam space and hold W, and he does move fast. Maybe we should give him a even smaller value than 1. And now underwater, it should be working fine. Yeah, underwater is fast. So let's try to change it from 1 to something even smaller, 0.5. And now if I mount you, I can spam jump and it's still moving. Let's give it a even smaller value, you know? Let's give it a 0.1. Now if I mount you, yeah, now that issue, it's fixed. Like you can feel it when you press space, but it's fixed. Yeah, and you can also climb these single blocks by just holding W. Kisses, how is this stream going? I think it's going pretty well, actually. I've had previous streams, but this is definitely the best one. Thank you all for being here with me. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our underwater mount. I think it's really cool for an underwater mount, to be honest. It's okay with me. What do you say about it, guys? Should we keep it like this? Oh, but the thing is, the health of our mount dropped while we were underwater. I think it can suffocate, right? If I leave him. Okay, let's see. Do you start suffocating? Because he did lose some health. If I hit you... Now he's back to full health. Let's see if his health starts dropping while he's staying underwater. Because that might also be an issue. Yeah, he starts suffocating, I think. Yeah, he is suffocating. His health is constantly dropping. That is not cool. Maybe if we choose a different entity, maybe something that usually does breathe underwater, maybe then it won't take damage. Okay, let's see. Do you guys know about any entity that is underwater and that we could use? Maybe a turtle, or is it turtles? How is it spelled? Let me go to the letter T. Okay, it should be somewhere around here. We have so many things called test. Is there any turtle? No, there are only turkeys. Damn, no way! I got my very first donation. No, that can't be real. Damn, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm gonna give you a heart here. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's see. Maybe a frog or something. No. A whale would be nice. What if I spawn you? Damn, a whale would be really nice. It's suffocating here. Let's try to summon a whale underwater. So, spawn entity, whale. No, it's still suffocating, it's too big. Let's spawn it here. So, whale. Okay, the whale is now inside of the water. And let's try turning a whale into our custom mount. Let's see how that works. Let's see if it still suffocates. So the entity, the whale, it's whale underscore humpback. So inside of here, we have the, where are the NPC roles? NPC role. This is the Trilodon, and we need to set it to whale humpback. Whale underscore humpback. Apply. And whoa, you guys should look like whales now. Why are you still looking like this? Yeah, we definitely broke something. Oh, I set the type to whale humpback. No, I had to change the appearance. Generic appearance. Okay, now you're whales, and they are actually smaller whales, and they got lots of health as well. So can I mount you? I can, and it looks so weird on land, but if we go in the water, okay, and now you go down. Wow, now it looks really nice. Now it looks like a normal mount, to be honest. And let's see, if you stay here, do you take damage? Why is the whale suffocating? How is this even possible? I don't understand. And this one also suffocates on land as well? Are you taking damage? Because that one is definitely taking damage. No, you're not taking damage. So I don't know if we can make it breathe underwater. That's a bad thing. Or if we change the type from walk to swim? Because we tried fly earlier, but if we try swim in here, I wonder what that will do. No, this guy is still suffocating. If now you got the type set to swim. Nope, they're still suffocating. The regular one that we summoned doesn't suffocate, so it's definitely something that we are doing wrong. You turn the whale into a land animal? Yeah, somehow. Yeah, let's get them out of their misery. Yep, they're done now. So there's definitely something that we need to change here, and it's not the type. What could we change in here? Or probably we don't need... probably it's just limited right now from the game. Basically, you can't do anything else. You can only make land mounts. But even with the suffocate thing, I think that the mount can still work. You just have to be careful with it. You can't spend too much time with it underwater. So as long as you don't stay too long, it should be fine as an underwater mount. Let's see, if I change the max health from 2000 back to 200, and then we summon our whale. Now if I mount the whale and get it... whoa, this is so weird now. Okay, the whale is underwater. And is it swimming now? I don't understand what's happening anymore. Okay, now it's swimming. And let's see how fast it will start losing health. Oh, so us, the player, we are losing indeed a lot of health when we are suffocating, but our NPC is not losing that much health. Or did it? No, it didn't update. The health didn't get updated. Did I hit save changes? Yes, I did. I think it's glitched. Let's rejoin the world again. That might help. So back to the ultimate custom weapon world. It's so weird, guys. This game still has lots of issues that have to be fixed. Even when I boot my server that I host, without any mods or anything, I get so many error messages and warnings in the console. So definitely things are not working right at the moment. Okay, we are back, and if I summon the... Okay, now it's not summoning anymore. The camel spawner isn't spawning the whale. Okay, that's nice, that's amazing. If I summon it by myself, mount. What? Did our pack get disabled? No, the spawner is from our pack. Why are the entities not appearing in the entity list? If I search for our land, why are they're not appearing anymore? And they're also gone. They were here just a moment ago. Now they're not showing up at all. Not even the dragon that I made. So this is the pack. This is the NPC role. Yeah, they are still here. Why are they not showing up in the entity list? Oh, this is so glitchy. Let's rejoin again. It's so messed up, I just can't make it work. Something has to break each time. But from everything that happened, this is the worst thing. Like, now even the spawning doesn't work anymore. Let's see if it works now, after rejoining. So if I get the spawn egg, yeah, I have it. No, it doesn't work anymore. It's completely broken now. The entities don't appear in the entity list anymore. That's amazing. Why is that happening? Let's take a look in the asset editor. So now all my custom mounts are gone, even the dragon from the spawn. If I get back here, is the dragon still here? No, he's completely gone, like he never even existed. This is a different one. This is just a model. Yeah, something definitely broke in our custom pack. These are still getting loaded, and we still have the NPC roles as well. If I search for NPC role, they are still here, but they're not working anymore. Let's try to duplicate the one for the dragon. Let's name it test mount. Create it, and now inside of Hytale, can I find my test mount? Mount? No, we can't find it anymore. I think we destroyed something. We definitely broke something. I might have to join another world. This one is completely destroyed right now. It's just not working anymore. Okay, let me go inside of the custom statue world. Yeah, let's go inside of this one. We'll just make it again from scratch. We managed to completely destroy that world. Actually, let me copy the code really quickly. The code for the yeah, for this one. Okay, so after getting loaded, I will open the asset editor and let's see if it works. But I don't see a reason for it not to work. Also, these statues really look nice. I really like how they ended up looking. Okay, so the asset editor is open if I can access it. Come on, asset editor. Okay. Now we go to our custom pack. We add a new NPC role. I'll name it swimming and underscore NPC. Hit create, paste in our code, apply the changes, and now we also need to make a movement config called custom movement. So I'll go to new movement config, give it the custom movement ID, create it, and now we also need to get the custom movement code, apply the changes, and now we should be able to get our dragon in here. So spawn entity mount. No, it can't be real. What? One moment ago it was working perfectly. Oh, swimming NPC, right, not mount. So swimming NPC. Why is it not finding our NPC anymore? I think I'll just completely restart the game. I think I broke it. Let's just quit the game and start it again. So let's go to the Hytale launcher. Because it just didn't work anymore. Like completely, it's completely broken now. Come on. Okay, let's go back to the first one that we had, not the new one. And let's see if it works right now. If it doesn't, then I'm not sure. I might have to reinstall the game. It's so weird. It should be showing up. Okay, we're back here. Let's see if the spawn egg works. No, it doesn't. It broke completely. It's completely broken. Creative tools. Spawn entity. Mount. Did I break the files? No, that can't be possible. I didn't break any file from the game. We have our NPC role right inside of the asset editor. It's completely broken now. Like the egg spawner is referencing the NPC role, but it's not summoning any NPC. Okay. NPC. No, instead of common, NPC. Mount. Why isn't it finding it anymore? Is the land mount? Type is generic. Oh, this doesn't make sense. I don't understand. And the spawn egg doesn't work as well. I had a previous spawn egg, I think here. Where is it? Need to find the items. Yeah, I have the monster dummy spawner. Does this one work? Because I also had a monster dummy. Yeah, this one works. But why does this one not work anymore? This is the camel spawner. And it is spawning the land mount. And it's just not spawning it anymore. Let me try it on my Hytale server. Let's quit to the main menu. Let's see if it works on this server. If it does, it's definitely something broken with my save files, and I might have to completely reinstall Hytale for that. Okay, so time set day. Hey, none of you are connected on the server, so we're not gonna bother anyone. In this server, I have the screaming skeleton, so if I spawn the entity, scream... Yeah, the screaming skeleton works. Yep, you're working. I don't know why the custom mount wasn't working. Let's try to open the asset editor here, but this is my server. I will have to restart the server each time for it to work properly. Let's see. Because I don't know why, like it's just glitched for me. I might have to restart my PC or something. The server is working fine. Okay, so in the asset editor, if I go to so many things, this is the screaming skeleton pack, and we have the NPC roles somewhere. Yeah, these are the NPC roles. This is the screaming skeleton, and let's try to add the custom mount. Let's copy the code for the NPC role, this one. I'll copy it and I'll add a new NPC role to my server. I'll name it, I think I also had a name referencing thing. I'll just name it custom underscore mount. I'll give it the code, and I also need to create the, how is it called? I can't remember it. We need to create the movement config. So I'll hit new movement config, give it the, oh, not this one, the ID custom movement. Now I'll just paste in the code, and now I need to change this to my window capture for the game, because I will be restarting the server, and there are some private things like the IP address of the server that don't have to be seen. So let me just restart the server really quickly. It won't take me long. Actually, I think I can show you while I'm restarting the server. It shouldn't be an issue once I establish the connection to this server. Okay, I got it. So this is the server. So screen -R, and now I will shut down this server, and now I'll just, yeah, is it shut down? Yep, we got disconnected. And now if I start this server again, yeah, so many errors, so many warnings for this server. Don't worry about them. Okay, now we need to type in /auth login device. Now we need to visit this link to authorize our connection. Oh, I shut down the server accidentally by pressing Ctrl+C. I need to start it again. In the terminal, if you use Ctrl+C, which is usually copy, you're just ending the task. And I shut down the server while trying to copy the login. So I'll just do it again. So /auth login device. Now I will copy this, but not with Ctrl+C. I will right click here, copy this, then paste it in here, approve the connection, and our server should be back up and running. It's so annoying that you have to do this each time when you restart your server. This is just a safety measure so that you can't start a Hytale server without owning a Hytale account. It's so annoying. Okay, now the server should be running. So if we go to servers and double click, we should be able to join the server and test our custom NPC. But the thing is that here, if we want to customize the values, we might have to restart this server each time. So let's see, let's go here. All right. Actually, let's go here. Let's try to summon our mount now. I search for mount. Yeah, the custom mount is here. It works on the server. Yep, it does work indeed. I don't know why it didn't work on my regular save file. It got completely destroyed somehow. Okay, and now I can kill you, but you got so much health. Yep, now you're done. Maybe if I make a new world, it can work again on my local save. So let's make a new creative world, custom mount world. I'll set it to a generated world. We don't want to do anything in the creative hub. I'll just apply these settings, create world. Now this might take a while to load. I don't know why my other save files got broken. I'm pretty sure that I did break something. But that's how you learn. It's good that the game doesn't crash anymore, because before some of the hotfixes, it was crashing a lot when you made bad changes in the asset editor. Okay, now our world should be ready any moment now. Come on. Okay, /op self. We are an operator. We're gonna open the asset editor. We also need to wait for the world. Okay, it's loaded. What a nice new world, waiting to be broken. Okay, damn, it's so crowded here already. We need the asset editor. We're gonna add a new pack. Custom mount pack. The group Hytale guides. Hit save. Make a new NPC role. NPC role. Wait, the asset ID. Custom mount. Hit create. Now, do I still have the code in my clipboard? Yeah, I think it's this one. Yep. Those brackets need to go away. ID changes. All right. And now we need to make a movement config with the ID custom movement. Hit create. And in here I will paste the other code. I think it's this one. Hit save. And now in Hytale we should be able to spawn our mount. Yeah, now it works. Now it works again in a brand new world. It's working. So many questions. I don't even know how this works anymore, why it's happening. Okay, now let's go back to... Actually, what happens if I'm currently on a mount and then I teleport somewhere? My mount doesn't come with me. Oh. What's happening? It's frozen. Did I break it? No. Why is this fog so deep? What is this weather? Slash time set noon. Okay. I hate this game. It's so glitchy. Okay, now it looks alright. So when you teleport, your mount doesn't come with you. Now let's get back to our things that we were trying. Let's make the underwater mount, and we want to choose a entity for that. Okay. We got over the horses, clubs merchant, miner. I'm pretty sure I know I saw some turtles around the desert area, but I just don't know how they are called. They definitely have a name, but I don't know that name. We'll just have to scroll and find the turtle. This penguin looks really nice. Okay, these are pigs, pigeon. A fish mount would also be nice. Whoa, a pterodactyl. Can you mount this guy? No, you can't. That would be nice. So, spawn entity. Da, da, da. We were a deep pterodactyl. It should be around here. Yeah, that's where we left. You said you could also ride the ram? No, it's not mountable. Oh, this guy, I'm pretty sure he is mountable, the raptor. Oh, he's not. Okay, this is a cool mount. We can make a raptor mount as well. So, spawn entity, get back to where we left. No, these creatures are so weird. I can't find that turtle. Come on. So many skeletons. I shouldn't even click to each one of them. These are only skeletons. So many skeletons, damn. Skeleton, okay, here. No, no, no. A spider would be nice. One that could walk on walls, probably. Let's try the spider, actually. Right here in the properties, I think there was something related to walls, if I'm correct. Climb up, climb speed. Yeah, we have climbing, but we have only the speed for climbing. Can we change? There was something with auto jump. Let's see. Auto jump obstacle max angle. No, this is just for auto jumping. I don't think there's a thing for walking on walls for climbing. Or is it? Jump force, swim jump force, air drag, friction, air controls, base speed, climb speed, lateral. But we can't set the value, we can only set speed now. I'm pretty sure we can't make a spider that walks on walls. This for now. Come on, where is that turtle? Yeah, in these guys, I think we went through all of them already. Temple. Oh, this guy looks nice. He's wearing the same armor that I used to. Okay, what else do we have here? Well, these are only for testing. I'm pretty sure these aren't even things that we can use. Oh, this guy. Oh, turtles. There it is. The turtles. I was just not spelling it right. And also this tetra bird looks like a nice mount. It could be a really fast one for land. And this guy as well. He looks like he could be a really cool mount. I think I can make a video about custom mounts and I might use this guy because he looks really cool. But yeah, the turtles is definitely what we're gonna use. So let's change our, where was it? The custom mount NPC role. Change the appearance to turtles. So in appearance, set it to turtles. And now we can spawn in our mount, custom mount, and it's a turtles. Nice. And now if I mount it, we're too high up because these are the values that were made for the dragon. Let's set it to a 1 and this one to a 0. Apply the changes. Now I'll get back on you. This doesn't look right because my legs are inside of you. But if I would go up, then the hands of the player would be looking pretty weird, right? And my head is backwards. Should we just leave it like this when we are riding the turtle? I think this is good enough. And now I will change the values. So in the custom movement, we want the jump force to be really small, 0.1. We had it before. And the air control, no, the base speed, we want it to also be really slow on land. Let's set it to a value of 2. Yeah, this feels like a turtle now. It can barely jump, it can barely move. Is 2, I think 2 is still too fast. Let's make it 1.5. Why not? Where was it? I'm blind. Base speed. 1.5. Apply. Yeah, now it feels like a turtles. And if we go under the water, oh, can you climb? Yeah, you can. If we go in the water, we are now even slower. And if we go under, we are still very slow. That's because it's the air control or the air control multiplier thing. So now if I change the air control, okay, this is the minimum multiplier, the max multiplier, airspeed multiplier, that's the one. So let's set it to a value of 10, hit apply. And now if we mount it, when we go in the water, we should be faster. Yeah. No, we're not. When we're under the water, yeah. I think this is nice. This is good enough. This feels like a cool underwater mount, to be honest. I think we achieved it. What do you guys think about this? Is this a decent result? Would you use it? Is it balanced? And now it's suffocating, and we are suffocating as well. So we can just go back to the surface. And now we're good. And this health, I'm pretty sure it gets regenerated pretty fast. Yeah, it's already back. Should we keep it like this, guys? What do you think? Is this good enough for our turtle's mount? I want to know your opinions. And also I want to check something. If I change to the Hytale pack and search for turtles, we have, this is the model asset. Okay. We have the hitbox, physics, no. Animations, attachments. If we go to the NPC role of the turtles, no, there's nothing interesting here. No, that's not what I was looking for. And this is just the model asset. There's nothing interesting here. I search for the dragon though. The NPC notes is the item drop list. The interaction, no. Model asset. Okay, this one. No, this is just a model asset. And the NPC role for the test dragons frost. Okay, it's got the type set to fly. We got the these values are the values that we have inside of the custom movement. You can see the air dragger thing. We also had something related to flying. So it's the type fly, max horizontal speed, max sink speed, max climb speed, minimum airspeed, acceleration, minimum height over ground, max height over ground. I'm pretty sure we have these values as well in here. So flying should technically be possible because right now if I summon the test dragon frost inside of here right now. So creative tools, spawn entity, dragon, test dragon frost. If we spawn, especially this one, not the test dragon frost, it starts to fly around, and it doesn't just fly here at the ground, it should be flying up. Yeah, it's flying, it's working, and this is the NPC role for the test dragon frost. If we look at our custom mount NPC role, we have the, where is it? The type set to walk. Let's close the turtles, we don't need you. And here it has the type set to fly, but it also has these values hard coded in here because he doesn't have a movement config. He gets his movement not from the movement config, which is custom movement for us. He gets his movement from here, from the motion controller list. So if we remove the movement config from our custom mount and then add this to our motion controller list, is it going to make our dragon fly? I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure that it's not going to work, but we should definitely try it. So let's see. in our custom pack, we have the custom mount. Let's make a copy. Let's name it custom dragon mount. Now in custom dragon mount, change it from turtles to the dragon, and it was the test dragon frost for the appearance. So test underscore dragon underscore frost. Oh no, this is just the NPC role. I want to see the, where is it? Not just the NPC role, this is the appearance. We need to reference the ID of the model. So if I go to the Hytale pack and search for dragon frost, we need the model. Yeah, it's dragon underscore frost. So we need it without the test. It's dragon underscore frost. If we set the type from walk to fly, then remove the movement config component completely. We don't have a movement config, and we just add the same things that are invalid JSON, then discard the changes. I need to get these from here, all of these. Now we go back here. So in the motion controller list, I remove this, get this part, and down at the bottom, I'll just completely remove the movement config. Hit apply. Invalid JSON. Why? Why is it invalid? It doesn't even tell me. What did I do wrong? Why is my JSON invalid? What is it missing? Let's discard the changes and let's completely copy this part with the motion controller list. Just this part. And now for the custom dragon mount, motion controller list, paste it and apply the changes. Okay, now it's valid. But if I remove the movement config, is it still gonna be valid? No, it's invalid. It needs this part, the movement config. But if I apply the changes like this, slash time set 8. Okay, now if we spawn our mount, how did I call it? Custom dragon mount. Why isn't it appearing in here? Damn, it's so annoying. The movement config is... Why is it not appearing now? Oh, because the appearance is test dragon frost and that doesn't exist. Apply changes. Now it should appear. So spawn entity, mount, custom dragon mount. Oh, now it's just flying by itself. What? And if I... No. Okay, now it's just flying forwards. Because we added these things. Now he's just moving by himself. If I rotate you, are you just gonna run? No, this is so weird. Yeah. He's just running away now. He's just flying by himself. Yeah, the flying is still too difficult, so I think that for now we have to say goodbye to the dragon. But the turtle is working fine. The turtles. Yeah, so it's in the water on the surface. It's still moving slow, but if we lower it and then mount it, it's working fine. And if we touch the surface, do we lose the speed? Yeah, we lose it. And now, yeah, it works. Yeah, bye-bye dragon. The dragon said goodbye. Okay, our tortoise almost suffocated. Okay, so we sort of made a custom mount for going underwater. We didn't figure out the flying. So, damn, no way. You even became a member to my channel. Thank you very much. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that. It really means a lot. Thank you. So now we need to figure out a way to create our very own land mount. Let's make one. I remember there's an entity that I really liked. It was near the tortoise. Somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this guy. We are gonna use this guy. Thank you very much for becoming a member. You're the first member of the channel. So let's make a tiger saber tooth. Let's copy the code from the tortoise, place it in here, and you are called a tiger saber tooth. Tiger underscore saber tooth. Okay. And we also need to give you a different custom movement. So we need to make a new movement config. Let's call it, so movement config, custom tiger mount. And we need to paste in the code, apply the changes.
Yeah.
I deserve it. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, and now we should be able to spawn it. Damn, I didn't even know I had this effect for subscribing. Yeah, I need to make a custom one for the members alert. Okay, so the mount that we made, how was it called? Custom tiger mount, custom movement. Oh, I messed up. Wait, this is the movement config for the tortoise, and this is our tiger saber tooth. It's called custom dragon mount. Okay, so you are our custom tiger, and if I go into adventure, I can ride the tiger, but it still has the values from the turtles, so we need to change them. And we also should go up a little bit because our legs are not being displayed properly. So let's change the Y, make it bigger, maybe 1.3. Let's see how that looks in game. Yeah, 1.3 looks perfect. And I really love the effects from this tiger. Now let's make him fast because he's really slow right now. Let's make him fast. So for the custom tiger movement, we have the editor. We can give him a jump force. Let's give him a jump force of 2. Let's give him an acceleration of probably 1. And set the base speed to... Oh, let's leave the acceleration to 0.1. And the base speed, let's set it to 20. I think 20 might be enough. And we need to change the air control multiplier. Where is it? Where was the airspeed multiplier? Set it to 1. Now if I get on the tiger, wait, it didn't save. Did you not save? Or did I do something wrong? I think it's the acceleration. 1. Now what did I do wrong? Did it not save properly? Let's rejoin. Or maybe it's the wrong source code. Do I still have the original one? Let's just copy this one and see if I still have the original one in my clipboard. Do I have it? This one? I think this was the original one. No, it's bugged. Let's just... Oh, no, it's not glitched. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Right here, we need to change the movement config to the custom tiger mount. I forgot. Custom tiger mount. Fly. And now our tiger is still slow, but it's got its own values. So now let's customize the values for the tiger. So in here we are going to change some things. Let's see, we are gonna, well, I always forget where the speed is. Where was that speed? Let's give him a jump force of 20 because he should jump high. He's a tiger after all. And the base speed, let's give it a base speed of 20 as well. And now our tiger should be lightning fast. Yep, he's actually too fast, I think, and he's jumping too much. That's a bit too much for a tiger. Okay, let's reduce those values. And if I hold shift to sprint, yeah, the tiger is just too fast. I know it's a tiger, but tigers aren't that fast. So the base speed, let's lower it to something like a 12, because we can also sprint. And the jump force, let's set it to 12 as well. Okay, now, yeah, it looks nice. And if I run, and if I jump, how many blocks can we jump? Can we jump 3 blocks high? No, we can't, but we can jump 2 blocks definitely. I think we can actually jump 2.5 blocks. Let me get a slab to see. Slab. Can we jump 2.5 blocks? Let's see. Damn, I got him glitched somehow in here. What? He can't move anymore. I think he's... Okay, I had to walk backwards. So, can you jump 2.5 blocks high? Yeah, you can. Should we leave it like this or should we set it to a bigger jump? Because I'm not sure. What do you guys think? So we got our custom mount for going underwater. Now we got our custom mount for the land. And he's frozen. If I hit him, I don't... Yeah, now his animation is working. Same for this guy. Oh, and he's sitting backwards. Okay, now you're good. Should we make another one for the land? We got a tiger that runs fast. We got a turtles for moving underwater. And now I think we should make a mount for climbing. You know, maybe you want to go in a area with mountains and... Oh, the dragon is still flying. Let me take care of these guys really quickly. I have a thing, it's called rifle. And you can get some arrows because we don't have bullets. And I'll just take care of these guys. And it's so funny. I love doing this. I might also make a video about how to make your very own custom guns. I think it would be a really nice one. Guns are really nice, custom guns. I just love how it works, how fast it shoots. Okay, let's focus. Can you dash in different direction the character? With our character, if we run and hold control, we can do a sort of dash. If we're running, we can hit control to dash. With the mounts, I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait, that's a slide, you mean dash. I think we can add a dash interaction, but currently, like with the basic moveset of the Hytale character, there isn't one. But with a custom piece of armor or weapon, I think a dash is definitely something that you can implement. Okay, let's make a custom mount for jumping high, for mountain climbing. Let's see what are the options for that. Let's go into the spawn entity menu, and the antelope looks nice, but it doesn't look like something that you would mount. It's not like a strong animal. So let's choose something else. Armadillo, no. A bear mount would be nice, but I can't see a use case for a bear mount. A bison. Let's start for goat. Goat kid, okay. This is a regular goat. No, I don't want a goat. How did you call the male of the goat? Because goats are, I think you know, the ram? Yeah, ram. think this guy could be used for climbing up hills because rams are really good at climbing, from what I know at least. Do you guys have any other ideas? Should we use the ram? Let's take another closer look. Maybe we can find something better than the ram. Let's see the options. Maybe we can find something better. If we don't, the camel could be used for jumping, but I'm not sure. Maybe the camel could be an extra mount because maybe you don't want to use the tiger, which is like really fast. The tiger can be a rarer mount, and the camel could be used as a more regular mount, you know, a more common one. So let's get rid of you. And now let's make a custom camel mount again, like we had before. So let's just make some space. And let's make a brand new NPC role. So I just copy this one, hit. Oh, also, I don't want to. No, let's just copy this one. NPC role. Let's name it camel unders. No, just camel NPC. No, camel mount. Camel mount sounds better. And now, what was the ID for the camel entity? Camel. It's just camel. Okay. So the appearance will be camel. And now we need to make a new movement config. So I'll just hit new movement config, camel movement. And now with the camel movement, we'll just copy the tiger, paste it in here, and in the camel mount, reference the camel movement. So camel movement, hit apply, and now we should be able to spawn in our camel mount. So spawn entity mount, camel mount. Okay, and now we can ride the camel, but it doesn't look right. I need to change the location where we sit on the camel. For that, I will change the anchor Y, set it to a value of 2. Now if I ride the camel, yeah, it looks nice. We could go higher, maybe a 2.2, just a little bit higher, 2.2. Yeah, it looks better now. We have the camel, and the camel shouldn't be that fast. It should be just like the tiger, but with some smaller values. So for the camel, let's get off. Let's get to the camel movement, and you can activate the dash. It is currently disabled, but if you find where to activate it, you can do dash. Oh, I didn't know that we have dashing currently already implemented. Okay, for the camel, we want to change the base speed. 12 is too much for the camel. Let's make it maybe an 8. And for the jump force, let's set it to 8 as well. And I don't know if with a value of 8, okay, if I hold shift, the camel is still pretty fast. We might need to lower its values more. Can I jump at least 2 blocks high? No. But I'm pretty sure that for the mount we should have the jump force at least 2 blocks high, no matter the mount. So if I set the jump force to a 10, now the camel should be able. No, it's still not enough. Okay. Let's change it to an 11 then. I don't want to give it more than it's required. A jump power of 11. Yeah, now our camel can jump 2 blocks. But it's still too fast, I think, for a camel. We might lower it. So let's just lower it by a small value, not too much. Let's set the base speed to a 7 instead of 8. And now it's great. I think it's a mount needs to be faster than the player, otherwise there's no reason for you to use the mount. So if I run, I'm pretty sure the camel running is faster. Yeah, it's faster, it's better. So the camel is pretty balanced. Let's place it right over here to our presentation of custom mounts. Okay, and now we need to add the mount for climbing, one with a big jump. So let's see, I'll go back to the entity spawn menu, and let's see, we were at the camel. What can we spawn for jumping? Oh, there's already a camel mount in the game. Oh, no, this is the one that we made. Okay, what do we have? Cow is definitely not the option. A crab, no. Crocodile, no. I'm so sad that we couldn't make the dragonfly, but it's definitely gonna be possible soon. This guy looks like a nice mount as well. Like, yeah, I know he's pretty disgusting, but it looks like a very powerful mount. It looks like it could have a lot of speed while in the air, have a strong jump, also have speed on land. I might add this one because he does look like a strong mount, to be honest. Imagine seeing one coming towards you riding one of these. It would be a nightmare. Okay, what do we have? This guy looks nice as well. This could be a nice mount. The flamingo, no. Come on. I need to find something that... Okay, the goat is still an option, but riding a goat doesn't sound that nice. I might make my very own custom NPC for this. Okay, come on. This skeleton horse looks really nice. But we already have rideable horses. We need to make something new. The cloth merchant, definitely not. The quebecs are not an option. Oh, this leopard, this is the snow version of the one that we use. This one looks nice. Lizard, meerkat. This guy looks like an option. He might be a good option, but he doesn't look like someone who jumps high. Okay, mouse, outlander, berserker. No. I think we're gonna have to use the ram. I don't think we have a better option, to be honest. We might just use the ram. Yeah, let's use it. It's getting dark. Time set 7. Now it's not dark anymore. Yeah, let's use the ram. So for that, I will go to the asset editor. I will duplicate the camel mount. I will call it ram underscore mount. Okay, the appearance should be ram. Ram is so expensive, if you know what I mean. And now we're gonna duplicate the camel movement and just call it ram movement. All right. And now inside the ram mount, we need to reference the ram movement. Okay, hit apply. And now we should be able to summon our custom ram. So spawn entity, ram mount. And we have a ram mount. But this is from the camel. We need to lower the seat. That's not how we should sit on our ram. So inside of ram mount, we're gonna change the Y position to something like 1. I think 1 is still too much. Or is it? No, 1 isn't too much. But we should go a little bit on the back of the ram because we're getting inside of it and this doesn't look right. So let's fix that. I think we need to change the anchor Z maybe to a minus 0.5. that should move us backwards. No, it moves us in front of the ramp, so we need to change it from negative to a positive 0.5. Yep, now we're two. No, that didn't look nice. No, that didn't look great at all. 0.2. 0.2 looks okay, and now we should move up a little bit. 1.2. Hit apply. Yeah, this looks perfect for our ramp. Yep, I think I like it. Now we need to give it a big jump. Also, you can go away, you're an imposter. So we should go to the ramp movement, and inside of here set the jump force maybe to a 20. I don't know, 20 might be too much, and the base speed should be lower than the camel, because otherwise why would you use the camel? You can just use the ram. So set the base speed to a 5. If we mount our ram now, the speed is not that great, but it's still decent. Maybe we should lower it a bit more. And the jump is big, and it depends on how much you hold the spacebar. Like if I do a really quick release of the space button, the jump is not that high. So if I just press space and immediately release it, it doesn't jump that high. But if I hold it, the jump is even bigger. But I'm pretty sure this is a too big of a jump. So how many blocks are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can jump 5 blocks.
Yeah.
I think 5 blocks is more than enough. Yeah, we should lower it a bit. 5 blocks might be a bit too much. Should we leave it to 4 blocks, or because 5 blocks is too much for a regular ram? Maybe 4 blocks. 5 is too much. So we're gonna lower the jump force to a 14. Right changes. Can you still jump 4 blocks? No, you can't. You need more power. Whoa, 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 whoa. That shouldn't happen. Okay. Does it work here as well? Can I reproduce that? No, I can't. I don't know how that happened. Okay. So now we're gonna change the jump power. Yeah. Oh, we did it again. How does it happen? So if you stay here, then rotate. No, it happened when we jumped. If I jump. What? Okay, okay. Just Hytale. Some good old Hytale. That's how Hytale works. Okay, let's get back to our position and fix the jumping. So let's see, give it a, I think 16. 15 might be still not enough. So 16. Yeah, 16 is decent. What do you guys think? But the, whoa, 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 whoa. The speed is still maybe a bit too much for the mount that should be used only for climbing purposes. So let's reduce it only by a little bit more. Let's say from 5 to maybe 4.5. And 4.5 should be great. Whoa, no, you're just... Come on, why is it doing that? Is it only with the RAM, or is it gonna happen with the other ones as well? Slash time set. I should have frozen the time. It's so annoying. Okay, let's praise the RAM here. Damn, this is looking like a parking lot or something. Actually, let's move it here so it looks nicer. Okay. Damn, I can go from mount to mount. What? So I'm on the camel. I can press F. So I'm on you. I think I have destroyed something again, like I usually do. So no, you're not glitching like the RAM. Oh, now you're not moving anymore. Okay. No, this is so weird. Okay, the camel is working properly. Only the ram had that issue. But I can't ride the turtles anymore. I think this one is glitched. You're working. You're working fine. I like this one. I think this one is my favorite because it's so fast. Let's get him in position. I think we need to summon another turtles to fix it. So I'll go to the entity menu. Turtles. No, it wasn't called turtles. It was the mount dragon, I think. Custom mount. Okay, this one. Can I use you now? Yeah, now I can use you. And you're working fine. Yep. All right. Let's place you back. Damn, you're so slow. If I press space, oh, it's still got that thing with the space. We need to lower its jump value. Where is it? Damn, it got so crowded in here. So this is the NPC role for the custom dragon mount. No, this is the tiger. Custom mount, you're the turtles, and you got the movement config called custom movement. Custom movement, this is the one, and the jump force, let's set it to a 0.05. And now if I mount you, oh, we can still do this. No. And then I'll give you 0.01. I don't think we can do anything about this, to be honest. Maybe it's just glitched. We might just have to rejoin. But the turtles is done as well. And now, I think the only one that is missing is the one for, like, the ultimate one, you know, like the most overpowered one. I think you might already know which one it's gonna be if you paid close attention. I want it to be, it was at the letter C somewhere. I'm pretty sure it was at the letter C. Where was it? No, it was maybe a bit higher. Yeah, at the letter D is gonna be not you. It's gonna be this guy. Yeah, he's gonna be fast and he's also gonna jump high. Hello, could we have a rediffusion, please? What do you mean by that? I'm not sure what you mean. So let's just duplicate the camel mount. And I'll call this one Scarak mount. Okay. And the Scarak mount is gonna have the appearance of the dungeon Scarak fighter. So dungeon Scarak fighter. Hit save, and now we also need a movement config. So I'll just duplicate the camel movement and name it Scarak movement. Hit create, and did I reference it in here? No, I didn't. Scarak movement, and now inside of replay of a live stream. Oh, yeah, you will be able to replay the live stream. All of my previous live streams should be found on the channel. If I go over on YouTube, I go to my channel, and here you have the live section. You can have all of my old streams as well. So you should be able to find them. Okay, so for the Scarak movement, I'll set the jump force to 20 for this one. And the base speed, I'm thinking 20 as well. What speed did the tiger have? I'm not sure. But let's see how it works now. So let's summon our Scarak mount. Spawn entity, Scarak. Let's just search for mount. Mount, Scarak mount. It looks like the camel. I forgot something. The Scarak mount has the appearance of the dungeon Scarak fighter. You are not this Karak mount. You are just a camel. I just tuned in. What are you making? We are making some cool custom mounts. Currently we have a nice camel mount that you can ride, you can sprint with it, and it can jump pretty decently. This is the, I know, let's say the basic rarity one, the most common one. We also have a tortoise that moves really slow on land, but as soon as it reaches the water, you can walk on the surface of the water, still pretty slow. But if you dismount it, then mount it again, it goes under the water and is pretty fast. And you can have some really nice underwater movement. And another thing that we have this nice tiger that we've made. If we ride the tiger, he's really fast. He doesn't jump too much, but he's really fast on land. He's a really good one overall. And we also made this custom ram mount, which is not good at running fast, but it's really good at jumping. It's gonna be used for climbing. You can climb really high with it, you can jump a lot. And now I want to add a final mount, which should be the ultimate one, like also run fast and jump high and all of that. Have any of your videos shown how to put particle on weapons? No, I didn't do that yet, but this is my plan for the next video on custom weapons. I had one, like my latest one, I've shown how to add your custom abilities and interactions and all of that. And on the newest one, I will make sure to show the particle and custom effects and all of that. But now I need to figure out why this Karak thing monster isn't spawning in. Scarak, no, mount. Scarak mount. Scarak mount isn't working. And he's got the appearance dungeon Scarak fighter and is referencing the Scarak movement. Maybe it's the appearance is not dungeon Scarak fighter. Let me change to the Hytale pack, search for Scarak, and I want to let's see, it should be down. No, it should be this is the NPC role for the dungeons Karak fighter. Reference type parameters. It doesn't have the appearance in here. Reference template intelligent. NPC group. Projectiles. Model assets. I think it's just Scarak fighter. Simply without dungeon. Let's hit apply. And let's try summoning it now. Spawn entity. Mount. Scarak mount. Yeah, now it's working. You try to add animation on a weapon, moving parts like a floating crystal and custom casting or weapon attack animation. No, but that would be really cool, and I'm pretty sure that it's not hard. Yeah, you mean like a sword, and when you hold it in your hand, let's say it has a spinning crystal or something. I didn't try that yet, but I'm pretty sure that I can achieve that. Awesome, I wasn't sure I've made a dagger called Earth Dagger because of you, so thank you very much for making these videos. Damn, I appreciate your feedback. I'm really happy that you like my videos. Oh, I didn't expect that much success with the videos, to be honest. Okay, this guy is fast like we wanted. It jumps really high, but I think it's still a little bit too much. It's a little bit too extreme, to be honest. It's too much. And we need to change the position where we are placed. So for that, first of all, let's lower the, in here at the Scarak mount, let's lower the Y position. Let's set it to 1. Let's see if the height is correct now. Yeah, that should be nice, but now we need to get more in the back of this guy. So for that, we needed to change the Z 0.5. Does it move us back? Yes, it does, but I think a little bit more. Maybe a 1 instead of 0.5. Okay, now it's looking decent, but I'm not sure if that's how you should be riding one of these guys. Maybe 1 was too much. Let's go 0.75. Let's go 0.75. Yeah, this is a lot more decent if you want to ride on one of those. But wait, did we get placed backwards? Wait. If I set this back to 1, hit save. If I ride it, no, if I give it a bigger value, it gets us more in the back. Wait, I messed up. 0.25. How did you learn to do this modding? Just trial and error, just like you see right now. Just trying and trying again and again. Okay, this is too close. 0.4 should be the perfect one. Yeah, in my opinion, trying and trying again and again is the best way to learn something. At least for me, that's how it works. The more I try something, the more I learn. Okay, I think this is good. Should I stay more towards the back of this guy, or is this good enough? Because my head kind of goes inside of him. Yeah, let's go more in the back. I know, I'm just not satisfied with the result for this mount. Yeah, now it's still too close. Why is it not updating, or am I doing something wrong? No, I think his neck is moving sometimes. Yeah, now it's in this position, and now it's changed. Okay. Oh, all right. Now I see. So his animation wasn't triggering. This should be good enough. Okay. Now we need to change some of the values for this guy. I think can we change the speed of the rotation? You see this rotation when we, because we're moving fast, but if we want to change the rotation, is kind of taking some time. Should we change it? Can we change it? If I go not here, let me close some of this here. Scarak movement. It should be something about the turns or something when you turn around. Let's see if we can find velocity, resistance, jump force, swing, jump force, jump buffer, acceleration, air drag, friction, air control. No. Climb speed, base speed, horizontal, max speed multiplier, which direction? Wait. No. Is it not in here? That value? I don't see it here. Minimum slide entry speed, slide exit, fall. No, it's not here. Is it inside of here? No, I'm pretty sure it's not. No, I don't think we can change that, or at least I don't know how to change it. And now for this Scarak movement, I'm thinking this guy is still a little bit too fast. Just look at him. This is when we're not even sprinting. If we sprint, he's just too fast. And what we want to achieve with this guy is basically the tiger combined with the ram. So maybe it's the wish weight. I don't know what. Yeah, no, we play with the wish weight. No, it's not that. Unfortunately, it's not that one. Let's lower his base speed. Let's give him a base speed of 15 and a jump force of 15 as well. So now he's pretty fast. If I sprint, he's still very fast. And if he also jumps, he's pretty fast. And to make the movement feel a bit better for this guy, I think we can get his jumps a little bit bigger, maybe something like a 17. And we could also get a airspeed multiplier for this guy. So when he's in the air, the movement feels more smooth, like he's flying, and he's faster in the air. You can see when we jump, yeah, it's faster. Like while you're in the air, he's faster. So because of that, I think we can still reduce the base speed, because that way you have to jump while moving with this guy to be faster. So we're gonna set the base speed from 15 to a 12. And now the base speed on land is not that overpowered anymore, but if I jump in the air, we are faster. But is it still a bit too fast? Because moving this fast is still a bit too much in my opinion. I mean, the tiger, yeah, he for this guy I think he's balanced because he can jump high. You can say the slow turning is a trade-off. Yeah, that's what I say. So for this guy we should still lower the speed. He's still faster than the tiger, and that shouldn't be the case. So the base speed is gonna go down to a 10. Okay, now should we lower it even more? Because you can like keep jumping and have that speed while you're in the air. You know, you're in the air, you're moving faster because it's got wings and all of that. But because I increased the air multiplier, now he's gonna move faster underwater as well. And now we don't have a purpose for the turtles anymore. But maybe this guy is also an amphibian, because this one is the ultimate mount, so it can also move fast underwater. Or maybe we can just lower the air multiplier, because that way it won't be more strong than the turtles. So I think we're gonna forget the airspeed multiplier, because that way it would just be stronger than the turtles. Moving speed on the ground is a little too fast, yeah. So now, while we're under the water with this guy, he's still pretty fast, but he's not faster than the turtles. Maybe I should lower his movement while he's in the air, because while he's flying maybe he can't move that fast. If that makes sense. Maybe just change the air multiplier, maybe a 0.8, and now when you're jumping with this guy, yeah, in the air he is a bit slower to be balanced, because his jump is still pretty strong and his speed as well. Like he can jump like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 blocks. And I'm not sure if we should keep it like this. Should we give him 5 blocks jump capability? Yeah, why not? So for the jump force, I think 18 is gonna give him just enough to jump 5 blocks. Let's see. I think, yeah, he can make 5 blocks. Let's just test it really quickly to make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I mount you, let's see. Can you jump 5 blocks? Yeah, you can. It's perfect. And now, if you want to add this as a mod to your own world, let's say, how would you want to obtain these guys? Because these mounts are really strong, in my opinion. Like, having a mount is really nice, especially in the early game. It could completely change your experience. What I'm thinking about is having some spawn eggs for them, and you can craft these spawn eggs at the... which one was it? Yeah, the Arcanist workbench, because you know, this workbench is all about magic things and all of that. And let's say you can add a crafting recipe for a spawn egg for one of these guys inside of the Arcanist workbench. Would that be a nice thing? Because having them spawn randomly wouldn't have as much logic, because these guys like all of these mobs are already spawning inside of the world, and being able to mount just random ones wouldn't be nice. So I'm thinking making a custom spawn item would be perfect for these guys. What do you think? Should we do it like this and turn it into a full custom mod ready to be used by the players. We can just make a custom egg for each one of these guys, give it a custom look, a custom icon, make it look really nice, and make each recipe balanced enough, because you can also lose your mount. Like, these guys can get killed really easily. Maybe you lose it, maybe you just drown underwater or something happens and you lose your mount. The crafting recipe shouldn't be too difficult to obtain one of these mounts, but at the same time it shouldn't be too easy to obtain one as well, because they're pretty strong. Time set 9. Yeah, I'll have to think about this, but I think we're pretty much done with the mounts. In my opinion, they're pretty much finished. I don't know if we could do something else about this. Just make a item for spawning, maybe. Let's see, the Hytale pack, it was spawn egg, yeah, egg spawner ship. Let's right click to duplicate it. It's an egg spawner. Let's name it tiger mount salmon. Okay, create it. And now in the functionality, or no, here is the interaction, primary interaction, spawn NPC, and it spawns a ship. And we don't want it to spawn a ship, we want it to spawn our tiger, and I need to see how it was called. So spawn entity mount, which one was it? Custom dragon mount. Okay, that's how you're called. So I should be able to find it in here as well. Yeah, custom dragon mount. And now if I equip this item, it should summon our tiger. Yep, this is our tiger mount. Ready and working. What do you think, guys? I can think of a special item that tames the baby, then wait for it to grow. Yeah. Special spawn is a good idea for now. Yeah, it should get the job done. And we can just get off and shoot this guy. Damn, I also added a lot of HP, like they got 20,000 HP, so they don't get killed easily, you know. Maybe you hit him by mistake and you might get scared, but I think 2,000 is a bit too much, actually. So now we got the egg spawner sheep, and we can just make a crafting recipe. So let's see, recipe inputs. What should be the price for these things? I didn't get to play Hytale that much, and I don't know how the materials work, to be honest. I don't know what would be a good crafting recipe for one of these mounts. What do you think, guys? Do you have any idea for a nice recipe? What could we use? Here we got ores. In here we only got armors, foods, potions, recipes, ingredients. Okay, these are the ingredients. And I know that some of these might be unobtainable, but we could use maybe, let's say, essence of life. Looks like a good ingredient because I know it's obtainable. We could also use venom sacs, because why not? Magic stuff. We could also add some... Is essence of the void obtainable? I think that's from a more difficult zone to reach, so we're not gonna use that as an ingredient. We could use some bone fragments. Sounds like a good ingredient. And also, what else? So it's the essence of life, which gives life to our summoning. It's the bones. We should also use some meat as well, probably. Yeah, some raw wild meat. Why not? And anything else? The venom sacs and something magic. I want something magic for the ingredient. Maybe some of these crystal shards, because I'm pretty sure you can obtain them, but which one do you get in zone 1? Leather and meat? Okay, let's add some leather. Oh, you mean, I think this one, the hide. Oh no, we have leather as well. So some light leather. But actually, you know, let's focus. Let's make it. This is the tiger. So for the tiger, light leather is a bit too easy. Let's choose medium leather. And I think it might be a decent recipe. It's just for demonstration purposes, however. It's not like we can change it anytime. So for the input, we want to click the plus button and give the item ID of the how many pieces of wild meat. Tiger's drop medium height, so will probably fit better. Yep. So I'm thinking maybe an entire stack of wild meat, because the tiger is actually really nice, and I mean you're literally crafting the tiger, so maybe 20 pieces of meat. It shouldn't be too difficult, to be honest. It looks like a nice goal. So food underscore wild meat raw. Food underscore wild meat underscore raw, and the quantity should be 20. And now another ingredient, the medium leather, ingredient leather medium, ingredient leather medium. Let's say how much? 5 pieces maybe. Why not use potion as the magical part? Oh, you're right. Yep, I like your idea, but I don't know how you obtain potions in Hytale. As I said, I didn't play Adventure. Like, how do you... I think you can obtain these, you can craft them, right? There must be a... Yeah, Alchemist Workbench, you can craft potions in here, right? If I place it... Oh yeah, you can craft potions, definitely. Maybe this one, the antidote, and that way we don't need to add the venom sac and the essence of life to the recipe. We can use some of these antidotes, but not just one of them, right? Because one of them is kind of easy to obtain. Maybe 5 antidotes or 10, something like that. I think 10, because it's a tiger after all. So 10 of these bottles of antidote, potion antidote. So potion underscore antidote, quantity, let's say 5. And should we add more ingredients? Is that enough for the ingredients, guys? Do you have any better ideas? Maybe some of these void things, void heart, I'm not sure what that one is. Maybe some of these white crystal, the crystal shards. Do you know how the crystal shards work? I'm not sure, guys. I think we'll just leave it like this. Definitely not. I guess health and antidote with 5x. Okay. We'll just leave it like this. And now inside of the asset editor, I will get these out of the way. The bench requirement. Let's add a bench requirement. Type crafting, and here we have to add the ID of the... And Hytale has crashed. It always crashes when I try to add a custom recipe. I don't know why it does that, but our game just crashed. Amazing. I love it. Who doesn't love Hytale? It always crashes when you add a custom recipe. I think I always do something wrong. I think we might have broken our save file. Thank you for all the guys. They're super informative. You're welcome. I'm really happy that you appreciate the videos. Okay, let's see if our save file is destroyed or if it still works. Because I'm pretty sure it's destroyed. It will crash again, right? Let's see. Do we get a crash? If we get a crash, it's gonna be really bad. I have to... Yeah, it's just gonna crash always now. Our save file is destroyed. Let's try fixing it. Damn, I hate the custom crafting recipes. It always crashes. So let's go inside of Hytale, user data, saves. Which one was it? The custom mount world, right? We made a new one. Mods, custom mount spec, server. items, egg spawner, and we'll just remove the egg spawner completely, and that should repair our save file. So now that I removed it, I can start the game again. I just shown you how to troubleshoot it. But let's hope it works. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, we lost all of the progress that we've made. I hope not. Please, Hytale, please. I beg you. Come on. And yeah, we're back in, guys. Would you look at that? I don't know why the custom recipes always break the game. That's a thing that I observed, but let's try it again. Because that's what we do here. We fix things like this. Nothing's gonna stop me. What was that sound? How did you get here? Get away. Do you think you can destroy my mounts? Do you know how much I worked for these guys? That's why I gave them 2000 health, so one of you wouldn't come and destroy them. Okay, so we're back to our custom pack. And no, let's go back to the Hytale read only, spawn, egg, sheep. Yep, let's just right click on it, duplicate, name it tiger spawn egg. Okay, we got our tiger spawn egg. Now for the interaction, we want it to spawn NPC and give it the ID for our tiger, which was the custom dragon mount, and equip the item. And now our custom tiger spawn egg should be working. Yep, the tiger is here and we can kill him. Now, I got an idea to make sure that we don't crash again. So if we go to the asset editor and look for something that we can craft at the Arcanist bench. Oh, where is it? Arcanist workbench. So, oh, I already had one. We can craft a teleporter. So if I search in Hytale for teleporter, we should have it here. Yeah, the teleporter item. And if I go over to crafting, we have the recipe. We'll just copy that and then we'll modify the ingredients. That way we can make sure that the arcane bench is selected and the game doesn't crash, I hope. So right click, copy value for recipe. Now go back to our custom pack, find our tiger spawn egg, go to the crafting tab, right click on recipe, paste value, and now we should be able to craft it. The game didn't crash. Yep, the spawn egg is here. And we're also getting 2 of them at the same time. We don't want to get 2 of them because 2 is too much. We only want 1. Output quantity, set it to 1. And we can change the input to what we had before. So the input was potion underscore antidote. Potion underscore antidote. I'll just keep it to 8, because why not? People are gonna have to struggle for it after all. Okay, now some medium leather and some meat and some bone fragments. So ingredient leather medium. Ingredient leather medium. And how many pieces? Maybe 10 of those. Now add another item. We should add ingredient bone fragment. Remove this field. Ingredient bone fragment. Let's place 20 bone fragments. And we're gonna add just one more, which is gonna be the meat, the wild meat raw. So food underscore wild meat underscore raw, and we're gonna have 20 pieces of meat as the requirement. And now inside of the game, yeah, we can see it. It's here, guys. I think it's pretty decent. I don't know what you think about it, but I think it's nice. We can craft it, and I don't know, is it a consumable? If I go, it's not a consumable, it's infinite, and that's an issue. It shouldn't be infinite, guys. So on the primary interaction, it should spawn the NPC, but inside of here, we should also maybe still add the essence of life too. Yeah, you're right. We should also add the essence of life as well. Even though it's in the potions, more essence of life, it's always good to be there because essence of life, I think, is pretty easy to obtain. Ingredient underscore life underscore essence, ingredient underscore life underscore essence. Let's do 20 of those as well. But now we need to make it so that the ingredients the item gets consumed. And I'm not sure that I remember how to do that. I'm pretty sure it's here in the interaction tab. Basically, it does spawn NPC, but for next, I should create life essence as well. Would go good. Give more reasons to farm mobs. Yeah. So for the next, we need to. Can we reference an already existing interaction to remove things from our inventory? Drops. I think it's easier to just make one. So on the next step, we want to create a interaction as an item to the user inventory. I think this is the one that we need to choose. And now we can, yeah, item ID and quantity. Can we do the tiger spawn egg and then quantity -1? Would this work? If I use it, no, that doesn't work. And we are out of bullets. Perfect. Crude arrow. Okay. Beneath, if they added a suggestion thing when you type so you could autofill faster. Yeah, I know. I really want that to be implemented. I was so shocked that it's not here yet. I think I know how we should do this. We shouldn't have the add item in the next of this interaction. What if we just add another interaction, create embedded, type add item, and here we have the item ID of the tiger spawn egg, quantity -1. Will this work? I'm not sure. Let's see. It doesn't work. Amazing. Is there an item that's consumable so I can take it as an example to see how to properly do this? I think the meat is a consumable. Yeah, like you right click, you finish the interaction and you lose one. So let me search inside of the Hytale pack how it works. Food, wild meat, raw. So food, wild meat raw. We can choose the cooked one as well. So interactions. We have an interaction when we, and it's a reference. Of course, it's a reference. Let me open that reference. So it's an interaction. Reference to another interaction. Condition, consume, food, tier 1. Oh my god, there's so many references. I just want to see how this interaction works. So it's type cereal, replace. No, I think we didn't go to the right one. It must be this one. Replace variable, consume charge, default value, consume charge, food tier 1. That doesn't look really nice. Let me try it by myself again. So we want this interaction to be let's make it not spawn NPC, make it serial. Yep. And for serial, we want a interaction that will happen in a series. We'll create one, NPC, spawn NPC. Here we can select the entity ID, the custom dragon mount, and now in serial we should add a plus, add another interaction, and here we're gonna add the interaction that will remove. We have add item. Do we have remove? No. I think add item with the negative should work. Give the fragment you're making a charge setting. What interaction when you throw a normal egg? Oh yeah, you're right. I could check that. We're gonna see if what I'm trying will work, and if it doesn't work, we'll try what you said. So the item ID is this one, quantity -1. And let's see how it works now. No, we're not getting -1. And the spawning is a little bit messed up as well. Damn, these bullets go so fast. Slash time set 9. Okay. So you're saying that we have the normal egg, and when you use it, also it was the same for the poop, right? You can throw poops. Yeah, you can throw them and they get consumed. Okay, let's try to use the poop. Poop. And we have the, where is the item? Projectile item. Okay. It has an interaction when you right click, it's item throw. Yeah, but we don't want the item throw, we just want the part where the item gets removed. Reference to interaction, item throw. So it's simple, and then we have a next type parallel with two interactions that run in parallel. This one is replace, and what does it replace? Item throw projectile variable. And here we have modify inventory. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Adjust held item quantity. That's what we were looking for. We're looking for a modify inventory type of interaction. So for our tiger spawn egg, instead of add item, it was called, how was it called? Modify inventory. Modify inventory. Okay, modify inventory it is. And adjust held item. Item to remove. Oh, item to remove. ID. Tiger spawn egg. Quantity 1. Is it gonna work now? It does! We fixed it, guys. Are you on Twitch? So if so, what is your name? I don't even have a Twitch account, to be honest. Should I make these streams on Twitch, or should I keep doing them on YouTube? What do you think? I'm not that good at streaming. I don't know how I should do it. If you have a better idea, I can listen. Don't forget the spawn NPC. No, oh, it still has the spawn NPC. It's the spawn NPC interaction is still here. It's a serial, and inside of serial we have two interactions. First, it spawns the NPC, and then it modifies the inventory. But in spawn NPC, it's getting spawned in the ground, so I want a spawn offset of 1 in the Y. And now equip the item. Hytale. Yep, it works. We did it, guys. Should I, you mean both? You mean I should stream on both platforms at the same time? Is that what you mean? I don't know if my configuration is that strong, to be honest. But I think Hytale is also not so tedious. Yeah, your choice. I'll watch either, or I'm not sure which is the best one. It doesn't bother me. I can stream on whichever one. Yeah, it works. It works perfectly. I'm so satisfied. Should I upload this as a mod on CurseForge, guys? What do you think? Yep, you can dual stream as of a couple years ago. I didn't know that. I will look into that. For my future streams, I will definitely do that. I'll make sure to do that. But I might need to get an upgrade. I need a second display to look at the chat, because if I want to look at the chat from both streams at the same time, it can get a little bit difficult, because right now I'm using my phone to look at the chat from YouTube. I need to get a better setup. Yeah, I think that's about it for this mod. Do you have any other ideas what else we could add to this? I'm sure this can also be a very good idea for a video, to be honest. Would you guys like a video about this topic? Do it make the mod for course after you're happy with the stats. Yeah, the stats are pretty decent right now, at least in my opinion. I know if you guys paid attention, if you watched each one of these guys when I presented them, but I think they're pretty okay. The stats are pretty nice, and yeah, and do the other recipes. Okay, let's do the other recipes, and then I'll upload the mod so you guys can use it, play around with it, change the values, do whatever you want with it, to be honest. So let's think about the recipe for each one of these guys. You are done. And now after we made one of the recipes, we should make the other ones similar, because they shouldn't be too different. They should just be more difficult or more easy to obtain. I think it's a good video to explore the entity area. Yeah, it's definitely a good video idea. I will make a video about this tomorrow, because right now for me it's already 10 p.m. and I don't have time today to finish the video, but tomorrow I will definitely make the video and record it and post it and everything. So let's see. The name for this in the game is Expawner Ship. And we should change the name as well if we want to get the mod to CurseForge. And we should also fix the entity name here. If I search for mount, we have the Scark mount, the Camel mount, the custom mount should be called Turtles mount, and the custom Dragon mount should be called Tiger mount. So let's fix that. So custom Dragon mount should be called Tiger mount. Where is it? Custom. It's so crowded already. I'll just search for it at this point. Custom. Wait, why is it not showing up? Oh, I'm in the Hytale folder. Custom Dragon mount. I want to rename it. We will not change references. Yeah, I know. So we have the custom. Wait, how are the other ones named? I want to use the same naming convention. So if I search in here for mount, I will name it tiger_mount. Yeah, as you can see right here on the bottom right, for me, that's the time right now, 22:04 for my time zone. Oh, for you it's 3 a.m. Damn, that sucks. Okay, so Tiger Mount, and now because it's not called Dragon Mount anymore, it's called Tiger Mount. In the Tiger Spawn Egg, we need to change the interaction for spawning NPC from Custom Dragon Mount to Tiger Mount. Damn, this is so crowded. I need to make some space in here. It's so dirty. I don't have space. Okay, so we got the tiger naming convention fixed. So now if I search for spawn entity, mount, we have this Scark mount, tiger mount, camel mount, and we need to change custom mount to turtles mount. So I just search for the custom mount, rename it turtles mount, rename it, and now we can make the other eggs. So the tiger is done. Let's finish the turtles. For that, I will go to the... Oh, I also need to change the name for the spawn egg. I almost forgot. Where is the item? Why is the item not expanded? Item. I just search for it. Spawn, yeah, tiger spawn egg. We can also, if I want to make a mod, should I? My mod is already 677 kilobytes. That's not much. That's really small. Should we give a different texture, like a different model and texture for each one of the spawn eggs? No, I think I'll just leave it like this. Maybe in an update 40 mod. I don't think, or maybe we can also go inside of Blockbench and make a cool model for the egg. Why not? We can always make a cool model for the egg. We have time. So we need to change the name. Also the quality. Should it be maybe an epic? Let's give a rarity to each one of our creatures. So the camel should be a common because it's the worst one. Then the tiger and the goat, the ram should be epics, both of them. And then maybe the tortoise is a rare and this guy is a legendary. Yeah. And for this egg spawner, it's called egg spawner ship, we need to change it to tiger mount summon. So translation properties, I know it's not good to change the name like this, but I don't have time to make a server.lang, so we're just gonna do it the dirty way. Tiger summon, tiger summoning. Yeah, let's just call it like this. Tiger summoning. Yeah, tiger summoning. Boom. The tiger was summoned. Okay, so tiger summoning is done. Okay, let me take a look at the chat again as well. If you want to make an effort, it's the biggest magic mod, is 3 times bigger file size than others. Maybe weapons don't take much memory. Lots of small accessories or small textures. Could you make the mounts a summon like the new skeletons? Oh, you mean, oh yeah, I totally get it what you mean. Yup. Just a moment. Yeah, you mean the new skeleton book, the one that summons skeleton. How is it called? Skeleton, no. How is it called? I know it got added to the game. Where is it? Actually, one cool thing that I want to show you guys. Let's just close the asset editor. On my server, also you can join the server. This is the server of our community. You can just put in the connection address hy.landgames.ro and you can join the server to play with the community, with me, with everyone. Anytime you want. It's open 24/7. I think this carrot egg spawn would be the same blue egg. Yeah. Okay, so this is my server, the server of our community, and I've made something really cool in here. You can see this one, this book is a very special thing. It's the Screaming Skeleton Summoning book. So if I get some pile of bones, I think, pile of bones, let's go somewhere, let's go here. You need to be prepared for this, guys. I really worked on this. It's gonna be really funny, I can tell you right now. So if I place my piles of bones, let's do some magic. Yep. Let me get Screaming Skeleton book. Yeah, and rise up. Yep, it's working. I can definitely make a thing like that for mounts as well. And that's a pretty good idea because when you summon things this way, they are temporary and they can disappear. It's a really nice thing, yeah. And if I go into adventure mode and summon the skeletons, they shouldn't disappear, they should stay. Yeah. They are so loud. I'm sorry guys if they're breaking your ears. They're really loud, I know. But I've done that as well. Okay, let's get back to our custom mounts. Skeleton mount on its head? No, 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 no. Those were just the screaming skeletons, the meme mod. Okay, let's see. Why are two of the mounts gone? Where is the tiger and the turtles? Because they... Oh, I think it's because we changed the names, guys. It's because we changed the name of the mounts. That's why they disappeared. Because previously that they weren't called the right way. Tortoise mount. Yeah, and now they shouldn't disappear when I rejoin. Yup, yup, yup. Also, one interesting thing is that you can only interact with the mounts when you're in adventure mode. When you're in creative, you can't. If I go to adventure, I can, but I'm not sure. When you're in creative, it says press F to interact. When you're in adventure, it says press F to mount. I'm not sure why this is happening, but it shouldn't be an issue. But the interesting thing is that when you're in adventure, you can ride it, and then it changed to creative, and you can still use it and also get off. But if you want to get back on, you can't. Okay, so we got the tiger summoning done. Let's do the camel. Let's open the good old asset editor to get finished with this mod. So this is our custom pack. Let me search for the egg, tiger spawn egg, right click, duplicate the tiger spawn egg, and let's call this one camel spawn underscore egg. All right, and the camel spawn egg should have an interaction where it will spawn NPC, and it shouldn't spawn the tiger mount. It should summon the camel mount. And now let's give it a quick test. Yeah, it works, but it didn't get consumed. Oh, that's right, because we also need to change the other interaction, modify inventory, item to remove. It should remove not the tiger spawn egg. Also, I think it removes, yeah, it removed our tiger spawn egg from the inventory. We wanted to remove the camel spawn egg when we use it. Yeah, now it works. And we should also fix the naming. Let's call it camel summoning. And also let's change the quality. This one shouldn't be epic. This one should be a common. So we got the camel spawn egg and the tiger spawn egg done. We still need to make a custom recipe for the camel, but that can wait. Now let's make the tortoise spawn egg. We'll just duplicate the camel one, duplicate it, tortoise spawn egg. All right, hit create, and the turtle spawn egg should have the name turtle spawning actually. Turtles spawning quality should be rare for this one. And now the interaction, we expand the interactions. It's spawn NPC turtles mount and modify inventory, item to remove, turtles spawn egg. We equip the item. Let's see if it works. Yep, it works perfectly. Haven't touched the game. No, can just copy it. Yeah. Okay, let me read the chat. Just thinking if they have a wandering or following behavior. Yeah, the skeletons, the screaming skeletons that you saw earlier are indeed having a following behavior. They also attack the enemies. I found an entity that follows you. I guess you can just copy it. Okay. Let's see. We got the turtles working as well. Now let's make the ram mount. So let's duplicate the turtles. Name it ram underscore spawn underscore egg. For the ram spawn egg, we're gonna change the translation again. This is gonna be the ram summoning. The quality is gonna be still a rare, and the interactions need to get changed. So the first one, it should spawn the ram mount, and the second one, it should remove the ram spawn egg. Okay, let's equip it. Yep, it works. So we also got that one, and now we need to make the last one. And then we'll also need to change the recipe for each one of them. So let's duplicate the ram spawn egg. Let's name it Scarak spawn egg. Change the name Scarak summoning. Then the quality for this one is of course gonna be a legendary. Interactions, change the interactions that we've made. Spawn NPC Scarak mount, and modify inventory, item to remove, Scarak spawn egg. And now let's equip two of them. Let's test one of them. It works. Let's kill it. And we got all of our summoning eggs. You can see them in all of their glory. This legendary one looks so nice. I really like it. Should we also make some models in Blockbench for them right now? I think some models would actually be really nice. But let's fix the recipes as well, because if we want to upload our mod to CurseForge, we're definitely gonna need some cool recipes. Let's try to make the legendary one, the Scarak summoning. That one would be really interesting. So right now, actually, they should all be in the Arcanist workbench. Yeah, they are all indeed here. And you can craft them all with the same recipe. We need to change the recipes. So for the legendary one, let's go to crafting, recipe, input. And here, the antidotes. We're definitely cranking up this value. Let's get it to something like 30, because this is the best mount in the game currently. The leather shouldn't be medium leather anymore. It should be the hardest one to obtain, that being heavy leather. Oh, we also have prismatic and scaled leather. Can you obtain this in the game, guys? Tell me in the chat if you know, because I want to add the most difficult to obtain items in this recipe. It has to be difficult. We also have dark leather, storm leather, soft leather. Do you guys know which one is the hardest to obtain? I think these ones aren't in the game. Yeah, they don't even have descriptions, so it's only these ones, definitely. So the heavy leather is surely the hardest one to obtain. So ingredient, leather, heavy, and we're gonna get the quantity to a 20 for this one. Okay. The food wild meat raw. No, we don't need to use wild meat for something like this. We need to use something else. What should we use? Maybe, what food item should we use? I don't know. What does Scarak drops? Probably use their drops. Yeah, you are absolutely right. Let's spawn in some Scaraks to see if they drop anything. Scarak defender, Scarak. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And patrol fighter. Okay, Scarak fighter. Let's spawn in 5 of these guys and shoot them all. They're dead. Okay, let's see what drops did we receive. Sturdy kitten. Okay, we're gonna add that to the recipe. Do we have a kitty? Yep. We're gonna add 50 pieces of these. Or no, 50. 50 is too much. Let's add 30. Or 25. How much is a full stack? Oh, it's 100. Then maybe 50. No, let's keep it 30. Not that difficult. So ingredient, kittens, 30. Ingredient, make it in sturdy. Let's get the quantity to 830. And the final thing, we shouldn't have life essence. What essence do you obtain in the most difficult zone of the game? We have essence, I think essence of the void. Can you obtain essence of the void currently in the game? Or is the hardest one to obtain currently the essence of fire? I think essence of fire I know that you can obtain, but I'm not sure about essence of the void. What creatures are dropping the essence of the void? I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna add the... But essence of fire doesn't make much sense because it's not a fire creature, but void sounds better. Can you obtain it in the game, guys? Is it dropped by anything? The essence of the void. I think it is, right? Can you craft anything with it at any of the stations? Does anything use essence of the void? Essence of fire? Here. Do we have essence of the void anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Scarak is from the wind element, right? I have no idea. Okay, we'll just use essence of fire because it's hard to obtain, I think. We'll use 50. So ingredient, fire, essence. No, 50 is a bit too much. Maybe 40. And that should be a good recipe. If we look here, we have the Scarak summoning. Yeah, this looks like a difficult recipe. Yeah, it's definitely more than difficult to make. Maybe use both? Is dropped by void creatures at night? Okay, so it's obtainable, right? We can add essence of the void as well, why not? Can I duplicate you? No. Okay, we're just gonna make a new one. Ingredient, void essence, right? Yeah. So, plus ingredients underscore void underscore essence. We're just gonna add 10 of those. Okay, that should be enough for the Scarak. We got the tiger. Let's make the turtles recipe. This one should be pretty nice. Shouldn't be too difficult. We're gonna keep the potion antidote to, let's say, 5. Because the turtles, you might lose it underwater. Maybe it will drown. It shouldn't be too difficult to make, to be honest. Leather medium sounds great. Bone fragment, let's do 15. Food, wild meat raw. Let's add something from the sea instead of wild meat. What item is from the sea, from the water? Maybe some coral, something. If I go underwater, what can I find? Maybe some essence of life would be cool since you're spawning the creatures. Yeah, essence of life is used in the antidote, which is an ingredient. Can I obtain this? Yeah, we could use some seaweed, or what else do we find here? This is gold. What should we use? I think seaweed is the best option. What do you guys think? Should we use seaweed? Maybe some... yeah, let's just use some seaweed. Makes sense, right? And it shouldn't be too difficult to obtain. How much is a max stack of seaweed? Seaweed and middle 100. Yeah, 100 pieces of seaweed. It's so easy to collect. You just saw earlier how easy you can collect it. So let's change it to, how was it called? Plant seaweed grass stack. So plant seaweed grass stack and 100 of those. And some life essence, I'm not sure. Yeah, but crank it because it's pretty common on the ocean. Yeah. That's what I did. Maybe some greater essence of life, an amalgamation equivalent to 100 essences of life. Yeah, let's use a greater essence of life. Why not? Ingredient life essence concentrated. So life essence underscore concentrated. And let's keep it at 1. Why not? And this is gonna be our turtle's spawn egg. So we got the scarab, we got the tiger done, and we also got the turtles. Nice. I think that's pretty much perfect for the turtles. Now we should focus on what's left, the ram and the camel. Okay, the camel should be pretty easy. The camel should be easy to obtain. It is the most basic mount. It should be the easiest one to get for any player. So antidotes 8. Let's do it. Let's say 5. Ingredient leather medium. Let's use basic leather. So light leather. Yeah, ingredient leather light instead of medium. What else should we add for the camel? Bone fragments. Let's do 25. Let's do actually 40 of those because the camel is pretty big, you know. Maybe 25 pieces of meat because you can obtain them pretty easily. And maybe a greater life essence as well because you can get a lot of life essence in the first zone. So life essence concentrated, but now it's no. Compared to the tiger, maybe it's too easy. The camel, no, like from what we have now, is the camel easier or harder than the tiger to craft? I think we can remove the life essence completely from the camel, right? Or just keep it like this, something very low. Yeah, 10 life essence. This is the camel, this is the tiger, this is the camel, this is the tiger. Like there's not a big difference between the camel and the tiger. Maybe we'll do 20 medium leather for the tiger. Yeah, let's do 20 for the tiger. Or 15. Leather medium 15. Now it should be more balanced. And the only one left is the ram. So for the ram, what should we do? Potion antidote. Let's make it a 10. Ingredient leather medium. Let's also make it 15. Bone fragments. Let's make it 30. Food, wild meat. Yeah, wild meat can be an ingredient. And now we need to add something resembling the ram. When you see this ram, maybe something like a piece of wool or something, some pieces of wool. Are those related to the ram? Or maybe, what else could we add for the ram to make it unique? It should have something unique in the recipe. Do you have any ideas, guys? Please tell me if you got any idea. What does the ram even drop if you kill it? Spawn entity ram. Let's spawn in 5 of them. Now kill them all. No, they just drop meat and hide. Yeah, light hide and raw wild meat. Maybe we can use some greater essence of life. Yeah, that should be great. So yeah, ingredient life essence concentrated. And let's add 2 of those. Now we pretty much have each one of our wool or fur, something like it. Horns would be good if they were in the game. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Maybe some, I don't know how we obtain these pieces of cloth. Maybe we don't have anything like horns, right? Horn, no. We have corn, but no horns. Now, should I try making a model and something like that in Blockbench? Let me search for the spawn egg model. Inside of the Hytale pack, we have egg, and we should have. So, where is the egg spawner sheep? If we go to rendering, the model is inside item consumables egg dot blocky model. Let me open it in Blockbench and see what changes we can make to it. Maybe we can make it look better, like for each one of them, at least with colors or something. So, item, consumables, food. So, inside of my Blockbench folder, the Hytale assets, assets, common, items, and then where was it? Items, consumables, food, and then egg.blocky model should be inside of here. Let me open Blockbench. I can also close this for the server. I don't need the connection anymore. Okay, so in Blockbench, I want to use the, where is the egg blocky model? Egg.blocky model. Okay, whoa, it has some textures already. We have some egg textures. You could add a custom horn item to the RAM drop list, maybe with low drop chance. Yeah, I could do that. I could override the asset as well. So this is the egg, and I'm thinking we could only just make some custom textures. That way we don't have to change much. And we already have the egg dark green texture, egg light blue. We can use those. Let's use those because those should be already in the game. So if I go to, let's say, my turtle spawn egg, we go to rendering, item texture, and we have some, yeah, we have the egg textures right here. Egg dark green, select. Yeah, we got our turtle's egg. It's looking nice now. But we should change the icon, right? Yeah, the egg is looking nice, but the icon didn't change. So I'll just go to show properties, icon, save icon. And now if I rejoin the world, the egg should be looking great. Okay, let's do it for the others as well. Let's do it for the camel. Camel spawn egg, rendering. Should we keep the one for the camel? No. For the camel, I think there's one. Yeah, this one, or probably, I think this one should be used for this Karak. We only have 4 options, and I'm not sure if we can use the light blue one for anything. If you did summon a mount like the skeletons, would it disappear if you were still riding it when the timer was up? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know that. That's just a trial and error. You have to test it to find out. I didn't try that. Okay, this is gonna be the Karak spawn egg. We also need to update the icon. Now for the ram spawn egg, I think this is gonna be the blue one. So light blue, this one is gonna be the ram. I know it resembles winter or something. For the camel, we're gonna have it white, and we need one for the tiger. The tiger doesn't have one anymore, so I think we can just make one for our tiger. Let's just, let's just make a completely new one. Create texture. Let's call it tiger underscore egg underscore texture. All right, and let's just paint it. Now I have an idea. Should we make it with some tiger stripes? I know our tiger doesn't have them, but we could do that, right? I think timer would be annoying with how much resource you need to craft it. Yeah, but you can adapt it. But we'll just leave it like this for now. So we can, yeah, let's make it tiger striped. So let's get our paint bucket. Let's make it that orange kind of tiger color as the base color. And now let's get some black because tiger stripes are black, right? So let's, oh, I missed a face. Now with our dark color, we can make some nice stripes. So I just draw one like this. Sort of looks like a basketball then. We'll just make a stripe going across the entire egg. You'll see what I mean in a moment. It looks really weird right now, I know, but let's trust the process. Maybe it's gonna end up looking decent. Then like this. Yep, it looks very, very bad. So now if I complete this entire area, let's see if we can achieve something. Let's make the size bigger, yeah. Okay. We're just trying. We're gonna see if it looks decent. And we should also add more stripes in the corners as well. Okay. I think this one is a bit messed up, this stripe. We could add one more here. And one more here. And now we can get a lighter shade, get the softness to the max value, the size of 1, and just, yeah, do something like this to achieve our nice tiger stripes. And here as well. We're just making a funny, simple texture. It doesn't have to be too complicated. Right. Yep, and this corner as well. And now we get this orange. We get a lighter one. And again, with the opacity, we'll just play around. Yep. I know it's not the best spawn egg, guys. It doesn't really resemble the tiger, but it's better than that white egg thing that we had before. At least it's a texture. Okay, and now this side as well. Yeah, I think he's gonna be decent. I mean, it's not that bad. I know it's bad, but it's not that bad. Yep, that should be it. Let's right click, save as. I'll save it on my desktop, the tiger texture, and now I need to go inside of my save file. So app data, Hytale, user data mods. Oh no, user data saves, and now our, where is it? Custom mount world, mods, custom mount pack, common, right click, new items, and right here let's create a new folder, tiger egg, and here we're gonna paste the texture. Did I not copy the texture? Wait, why isn't my Hytale is okay? The egg, and place the egg here, tiger egg texture. Now inside of the asset editor we have the tiger spawn egg, and in rendering item texture, go to our pack. It doesn't show up. It should be in items, consumables, food, maybe. Why is the texture not showing up? Did I mess up the structure of the folders? Let me look at an already existing one, which I know works. So it's common, items, Oh, I need to make one more. Okay. So come on, items and not the tiger egg. We need to make another one, I think called, how is this one called? Consumables. So new folder, consumables. And now we can place the tiger egg in here. And now in the asset editor, our texture should appear. No, it's not. Am I doing something wrong? I just open the egg model. Why is it crooked? I don't know. Did I do something wrong? Do I have to make it like slash consumable slash food? New folder, food. No, why is it not showing up? Why is my texture not here, guys? I need to restart it. Why is the texture not appearing? It's items. It should be showing up. Maybe it's because I got it tiger underscore egg. Let's rename it. Tiger egg. The texture is indeed here. Why isn't it showing up? Okay, let's just rejoin the world. Maybe that will fix it. And time set. Okay. Let's see about that now. Worlds, custom mount world. Okay, so we're back. Everything is working fine. Let's open our asset editor and hope that our texture shows up, because I don't understand why it wouldn't. So inside of our custom pack, we should find the tiger egg. No? Egg. Tiger spawn egg. Rendering. Item texture. Yeah, now you're showing up, right? Tiger egg. Texture select. Yeah, it's looking like a tiger egg, I hope. It's not the best one. Yep, it's the tiger egg. The almighty tiger egg, guys. Would you look at that? Okay, I will DDoS you. Yeah, you dislike my video. Okay, you can DDoS me, no worries. I'm ready for your DDoS. Or distributed denial of service. However you want to call it. And I also need to change the icon. Icon, yeah, the RAM doesn't have the icon. Now no, I think everything should be fine now. The tiger summoning, we should also apply the icon to this one. And now after rejoining, everything should be displayed correctly. Discard, okay. Let's rejoin now and see if the icons are gonna show up correctly. All right, it's almost done. Yep, you can see we got all of the eggs working. This is the camel. This is the tortoise. Wait, why isn't it dropping? Okay, we also got the tiger, we got the ram, and we got this carrot dude. Now let's place it closer. All right. What do you think, guys? It's done. We made it. Would this be a cool thumbnail for a video? I think I might make a video about this, to be honest. It might be a good video. Let's just move this guy a little bit closer. Okay, like this. And now you. Okay. I'm really happy that we're finally done. Okay, and the camel as well. Well, that's it, guys. We're done. We've made it. We've finally done it. It looks decent. I think it's perfect, or maybe it's still far from perfect, but we are done. Should we keep continuing this stream or should we end it? How much is it? It's already almost 4 hours since we are streaming. I will, however, make more streams on the future as well, because this one went really well. We were very productive, and I'm really happy that I had all of you here in the chat, guys. It really means a lot to me that you were here. What would be a nice thumbnail? Should I also be in the thumbnail here, like this, with all of, or maybe, maybe we should make it like this. So I should look high at the sky. Yeah, this looks like a good thumbnail. Let's save it. All right, got it. You'd love to catch another stream? Yeah, we're definitely gonna make more streams. This one was really, really, really nice. Should I stream on Twitch or should I might stream on both platforms as once, like one of you told me. I don't remember who it was, but I will try it. I love this live modding stream. I'm happy. I'm happy that you like the stream. Right now, I think I'm done with the modding. I might continue the stream with one more thing that I want your opinion for. So I have the Lucky Blocks mod, if you remember it. Thank you for streaming it. It was awesome to watch you live. Damn, I'm so happy. I really like your feedback, guys. I'm happy to know that you like what I'm doing. I want to add the custom Lucky Blocks that I've made to our server. If you're interested to play on the Hytale server, of course. I want to add a daily reward for my players with Lucky Blocks. So basically, each day you will be able to redeem about... Make the screenshot with F8. Yeah, I forgot. I always forget to do that. I'll do another one. Don't worry. I'll make another one later. So I want to add a daily reward system for the Hytale server where each player can receive 5 Lucky Blocks every day. But the thing is, the Lucky Blocks are not yet balanced. And by that, I mean there aren't enough drops and the chances are not really configured in a good way. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Basically, I want to make a cool drop table for the Lucky Block. If I go over to, yeah, this one, no, actually this one, we have the drop list for the Lucky Blocks. Yep, basically currently there are, let's see, the first drop is a 1% chance, I think, or no, it's a 3% chance to get the trophy of the harvest. There's another one here. Let's see. There's a 1% chance to get the flame sword. Then we got a 5% chance to get a random amount of poop. This is a troll reward. Then we got, what, 5% chance to be empty, like when you break it, nothing will drop. Then we got a 25% chance to get a full set of iron armor. That's what all of these entries are. Then we also have a, how much is the chance? I think it's a, wait, I didn't set a chance for this. Okay, there's a chance to get more lucky blocks when you break it, between 2 and 3. And there's also one more chance to get pumpkin pie. So if I go back to the game and place some of these, which ones? Yeah, these are the lucky blocks. If I place some lucky blocks and then go into adventure mode and break one, this one got the pie. This one got the pies again because it's a big odd. This one gave me some extra lucky blocks. Let's see actually how many it gave us. We had 68. No, I messed it up. But this one gave us more lucky blocks. Then if we break this one, it gives lucky blocks again, pies. This one gave us the armor. I need to think of a balancing, like, you know, a more drops. If I could ask for a video, I'm trying to make a custom weapon with its own animation, but I'm having a hard time getting the animation to play when I click mouse. Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen in the next video. I will take care of that as well. But I think that should be pretty much it for the stream. We might keep the lucky block for the next stream, and maybe we're gonna solve the flying mounts. But for this one, I think that might be the end, guys. I'm pretty tired right now after 4 hours, and I don't think I can still make exciting mods. Like my mind is tired, it can't produce things anymore. So I'll just take a break, and we are gonna do another stream one of these days. I will surely announce it in my Discord. So if you want to know when the next stream is scheduled, I might also show on YouTube. I will make it scheduled and it should appear in your feed. So thank you all very much for watching this stream. It really means much to me. I'm so happy that I had so many people on the stream. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you still got questions, you can always message me in the Discord, and make sure to join the Hytale server if you want to play. It is open 24/7. So yeah, I'll see you in the next stream, guys. Thank you all for watching.